struggle to make.
Bullets from 32 blue suited up coppers, weaving back with rolling
Last year I got police in those spots. Let's get it.
Face do, different what you do. You watching me and I'm watching you. Take some of on and got shells with names on them, sitting some ugly. They ain't ready to die for yours, so they not dust you off cover. Leave you first, when beneath your feet, they'll fire you a cipher. Leaving lights and you will order from the nicest to the trikers. When you wake up, they say death with 1,000 times. You're in, you represent no ethics and shatter your mind. And they're still killing this. No witnesses, niggas vacate the fucking premises. My name is standing mechanics, I've been living from the Genesis.
I ain't missed up as soon as the mall got hit. So while they back in other slumbers with the chocolate shit. A glass of any 450, this whole bitch tried to dim me. Best protect my chest, slugs never go with any. Plus I'm busting plenty. At whoever, cause I'm accurate. And niggas on the streets can only talk about half the shit the kid did. 20 years inside the surf, I had business with guns and money. First day after birth, corrupt thoughts since I was younger. 40 grade, the ghetto players hunger. Run up last and fuck ass, and niggas make them wonder. I'm on some soft fruits, North Kid shit again. See me be a satellite inside Caribbeans. My real team flip bricks, we got the key bitches. Legit business, farm card, street bitches. We smoke supply scammers that need coke. That's a lie if I die, I'm leaving my feet broke. You know the situation, no official place you in. It's late before you recognize the fucking face you in. Step back, cock the Glock, car race again. After this, you looking for the kid, but in the
Niggas be stuck, dead in the game, we don't remain an honest citizen. Bitches be fucking minions, scammers be filling up the pens. I face the Marriott, girls and scotch anticipating. When will I make it? Yearning for riches, I can't fake it. Bulgari like Paris, Da Vinci bag, cushy bag, squirty ain't my bottle. Cherokees and presidential cottles. On the real, jealous niggas be killing still. Gotta make a meal, put penthouses on top of the hill. What the fuck I wonder? If rebellion would be destructive, plus the fans be bugging. Calicoes because the snow be thugging. Bankroll with measurements and proof. We got shit to move to re-up. And stash another couple bucks. My luck, so yeah, your destiny. Give A and B like testing me. 190 follow the beat in the EP. Squad be pushing trees. With Cully laying Scarface. Quality shoes and Cuban links and diamond jewels. Smoke a pound or two. Gotta connect us from you to pharmacies. Banging. Don't run from us, won't be no slanging. What the fuck stuff? It's fabric restricted from fucking silly finest be us. Videos be sporting versatile macrolities return. Millennials with 7-star rims. Infrared beams. Desert eagles be really see the shit for all my people. The peons, they say you're not a safe people with the chop.
What's up, Aaron? I'm about to get busy on this joint. Earlier when I did it, I made a mistake and hit the mute button, so it ain't, you know what I mean? But that's cool though. I got it, you know what I mean? Freestyle. You understand me? We got this. See Mikey with that shit on the 87. In the jewelry store, 14 years old, and they be hustlers. 16 during that time, you know what I mean? You got paid in them trenches, nigga. But before they catch you, look at him. JBM shit, nigga. Big brother Bean, that's my oldest brother right there. Beans. The greatest for it. JBM Mooch. Bayok, Richard Island. That's the Ethan Diamond bosses right there. Brad and Bobby Payne. That's when the hood took me to Vegas. And I had 10th and Dolphin. 10th and Susquehanna. You understand me? Got the OG Jordans on. Polo jacket. The ski shirt. Gucci glasses on. In Vegas. 2000. January. And this, 92. Let's get to this, man. Niggas get rocky, so Lex fan, SC300 gold. They leave scenes to be the plans, so they believe in me. Grams, yo, 100 trees, lays, Italian burning keys, bro. They 50 beam and 7-wing Glock, some off GI chest burning from vodka, cocaine, shipping from Bogota. Fly niggas take pings with diamond cluster rings, lifted equal to King Spurgeon of good things, and things bring vision to have more. Get this clean with matching raffles, Gators Garcia Vegas, real nigga, fucking your name whore. Survivor street wars, it's all about rocks, the size of much more powder, that's war, poncho, baby the Lord, do or die, bitch. Animosity make you dry, snitch, I'm just pushing the round with chrome factory dip, top on this caviar. Desert Eagles to caviar, agents who try to lock me, did it sloppy, it's not me. Rag to riches. Hello world, I'm just here to make you think.
This CEO Philly Trenches Hockey Raw coming at you live and direct with this bonus exclusive Philly Trenches Talk After Dark episode 823. This is our 823 episode of Philly Trenches Talk After Dark. I apologize for the video that I just deleted, that I did a live. I gotta make sure I pay attention that when I switch this camera around, I make sure I don't hit that mute. That's what I've been doing. I apologize for that. So if y'all seen any videos in the past and had a little mute in it, it's because when I hit the reverse to switch the camera, it hits the mute button. Now let's get into this. Now y'all know me and my twin brother, Mikey, was in them trenches like that. Now y'all know people got pictures. Oh, why are you using them more pictures? I'm showing y'all these are my pictures. Came out of frames. I got frames, empty frames behind me that I took out of frames, right? You see these frames, empty shit, right? So I got all these empty frames in front of me because I'm taking the pictures out of them. I took the pictures out of them. I took the pictures out of this one, which is a copy. This ain't the original picture, I don't think. But as you see, I'm gonna turn the camera around so y'all can see him. We're gonna go to the story and get this out the way. And this, we start with this one. 89. My twin brother Mike got the Raiders hat on, the hand bone, the Rolex watch, the pinky finger ring on, and we up Chucks. The other picture y'all see, Mikey had the sport jacket on. But as you see, took it off, 16 years old, true hustler. The morning shift down the project, at nighttime we up Chucks. You understand me? But before that happened, 2 years before that, that's Mikey. 1987, 13th and Market. City Blue owned this jewelry store. You know, you take pictures in here and they put your picture up in the jewelry store. But I took this picture of my twin brother. That's a red Adidas sweatsuit with the black stripes, the Cadillac ring, and a 3-finger money sign gold ring. 14 years old, man. Red Chicago Bull hat on. That sweatsuit cost $100. Them rings he got on, I bought them for him with his money. He down Richard Island hustling. He sent me to the jewelry store to buy it for him. You know? And he out there hustling with his jewelry on. You know? Mikey was a raw young boy, man. You know, he's 14 though. He didn't get his case money yet. But I'm gonna show you how we looked when we was 12, and that's 14, right? Now, 12 years old, the first, you know, my mother had bought these jackets for the first day of school. You know, Beach Street had came out. And Mike had to go see the lawyer. You see he got the neck brace on, right? You see the fur around the hood? The white fur right there? Hold up, let me show that to you. You see it right here? That's the fur. These sleeves come off. You can zip them off. That's wool. This is wool sleeve. And this right here is leather. And it came in all black with red and black stripes. Or it came in all blue with blue and checkerboards. Like different colors. We got the white ones. And mind you, this 1983. 83, 84. We got them jackets on. Yeah, man. Young boys, man. And you know, they them jackets they had in the, you see how, hold up. Y'all see how Mom Dukes look, right? Mom Dukes look young, man. We had just moved up Frankfurt. We wasn't even up there that long. Mike was going to Bartram. He was on the SEPTA bus and it crashed. And he was getting the case money. He got the $4,000. And when he was 14, but he bought long leather trench coats and all. And you see how different we look as we get older. We looking, you know what I mean? We growing, right? So by the time we 19, this how Mikey would have looked if he'd have, you know what I mean? This how he was looking when he came home at 18. Haircut like this, fly ass glasses, big ass Glock on his hip. So we had the same haircut. Waves on the side and all that. See that corduroy shirt I got on? That's a velour corduroy long sleeve polo Ralph Lauren shirt. You know what I mean? It's the wintertime. I took this picture in the gallery. The button John. 19 years old. 30-something years ago. 33 years ago, I took this picture. Every time somebody come in the house and see this, no matter how old he is, who that, who that? Trying to figure out who I am. But when he got to the juvenile joint in 89, how old Mikey is? How old on this picture? He's 16. No, he might be 16 or he's 17. Because I'm in youth foster camp. He in Super Max. Look at the windows. You know what I mean? So this was his room. So he in the corner there went and, you know, took the picture with the Quran in his hand. And felines, see them felines right there, the F sign right there? See that little F? That little square? He had his feline sweatpants on, go to the sweatsuit. Sweatsuit cost $200. Got the red leather New Balance on. We had every color. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all remember when they came out. They came out in the summer of 89. They had the all white leather ones, the black leather ones, the blue leather ones, the brown leather ones. I had the green leather ones. Yeah, we was fucking them up. But he was locked up. He was mad as shit about that. You know? And then you see me. You see that horse right there. Y'all see that horse? Polo. Moschino. Gucci glasses on. Some slacks with the OG Jordans. Las Vegas, nigga. You see what that shit say? Flamingo Hilton. You know what I mean? There ain't no green screen. You see my shadow. It's a real deal. I was over there, man. I stayed at the Harris. And Sugar Shane Mosley was about to fight. He was 33-0 at the time. Nat King Cole, Jamie Foxx was, Natalie Cole was performing, Jamie Foxx and all that. Had a ball, man. I had just got out the halfway house that November of 99. November 1999, I got out the halfway house. I was in there for 4.5 months. January 2000, I'm in Las Vegas. January, New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, I'm in Atlantic City. So I bring in the New Year in Atlantic City. 3 weeks later, I'm in Las Vegas. Told you I came out there and I took over the fucking. I wasn't playing over when I came to fuck home. I'm not playing. You know what I mean? You don't see me with a bunch of niggas, none of that. You see, I went back dolo with my son, mom, and all that. You understand me? But on the way home, they stopped in North Carolina. I had to go see my PO. We had to get the last budget rent-a-car and rode a rent-a-car from North Carolina to Philadelphia. And we're stuck in North Carolina for 6 hours, stuck like going in the same fucking direction. You know what I mean? But we got to Philly, though. Tractor trailers, they wouldn't move. I ain't even know Duke University in North Carolina was in the same state. But this is greatest for it. And the Masjid Toba, that's JBM Moochie. Drug lords, allegedly Bobby Payne and Brat. My oldest brother Beans, that was a gangster, Blango right-hand man. Yeah, I mean, he the one fought any boxer you name. Jeff Gant, what's the boy name? What's the fuck's his name? Bernard Hopkins, all them niggas. And this the one fought the brother that I interviewed. Yup. He fought him. You know, my brother had him about 3 years, though, Mildred Teller. My brother fought Mildred Teller. Mildred Teller probably was like 16, and my brother was 19. Or Mildred was 19, and my brother was 21, something like that. But my brother was supposed to go to the Olympics. But he got locked up. Little Bucky and all of them, they always just, go chill with each other and all that because Bucky used to box like my brother used to box. But my brother was getting money up Erie Avenue. He my oldest brother. His father is the one that helped form the Black Mafia, Reggie Taggart. But him and Belengo, that's the one y'all see me and my twin brother on a picture with. And we in that jail picture with the boy in the jumpsuit. That's my brother right here. My brother Beans. My mom oldest son. He ain't greatest for what this a gangster picture. This ain't just no ordinary picture, man. You know? I'm saying, yep. But when it was gang warn down greatest for it was North Philly against South Philly. And Bayok, he was in the middle of that shit. Bayok told me, like, man, this the one told me I come from Pimp, Hoes, and Gangsters. Bayok right there. And that's Buttons Rappy. 1980, they got locked up down Richard Allen had this big-ass party down there, like a block party. And the boxing team was coming back from the boxing team. You ever know y'all watched the movie Creed? The boy Padman? Padman was on the boxing team at the time. Him, Buttons, all of them. And the dudes that had something to do with killing my Uncle Smiley, one or two of them had got killed. And Buttons was down for that body. And Buttons told me everything. Buttons told me the whole mafia situation that happened, all that shit down there. Buttons lost his life, though, but he wrote a book before he lost his life. And I was around Buttons. And, because Buttons was down greatest for with us. Yup. And up Huntington. Robin Gibbons. Yup. I got to get a copy of his book, though. But greatest for, this is when you go wear street clothes and all that. That's why you got that flannel on, the fly-ass glasses and all that. But trust and believe, that package was in the jail. You know what I mean? It's this, what? You see this picture, man? This is like all millionaires on this picture, man. Like, if you know, you know. You know what I mean? And this look like Black Kev right here that just came home. But yeah, though, man. Bobby Payne. Brad out here. My brother Beans, may he rest in peace. Free Moochie. You know what I mean? You know, Mooch, when they was down here, right? This when I was home trying to come see them. You know what I mean? This 92 right here. 92, the beginning of 93. And this like in between 92, 93. When I came home in 94, I went to go see my brother. Beans was home.
No. They're implementing another work platform.
So this is the masjid that where people go down to chapel and all that. And they get on the phone and all that. Now, when they was fighting in the yard, Moochie and Malcolm from South Philly went through something. These motherfuckers really went through something that had the whole jail fighting each other, man. You understand? So we got JBM, North Philly against South Philly. And that shit really went down. I'm talking about old heads fighting young boys. And you see, no Diddy, but he an old head. But look how the old heads working out and all that. They in shape. They jail. They getting in females. The drugs, the prostitution. All this shit was like, they call it the greater world. This is when they had the credit cards in the jail. And niggas was buying furniture, cars, everything off the phone. When they changed the phone system, it was so many people in Greatest Ford getting rich off the credit card game. And then somehow they got a whiff of it and they start locking niggas the fuck up. That's when they sent everybody to Minnesota. Because when they came to Cole Township, the jail I was in, they shook us down. And then after they shook us down, they came to them and got them out the way. How can they do that? They did it. And my thing was, like, when they shipped us and came in, all the guards and like the prison system in Pennsylvania, they came up Code Township first, came in there and ransacked our cells and shipped us in the hole. And after they shipped us in the hole, they shipped us all over the place. They shipped me down Greatest Ford, but after they did all that, they went down Greatest Ford and shut them down. They found a pound of weed. They found a gun. They found knives. They found fucking real weapons, man. How the fuck do you find real weapons in a jail in a hole? Now you see he took the jacket off. He took the jacket off. You know what I mean? You see me right here next to him. The big bro, me. That's me right there. You know what I'm saying? But I want to show y'all another picture too, like this one right here. And you see how the haircut is? As far as I always kept the cut. See how mooch hair is round? I always kept that cut, man. I mean, that's graded for it too. It's like 1998. You know what I mean? Came home. I stayed in the visiting room from 96 to 99. I was getting visits like that. Till it's time for me to come home. You know? But that's the picture of my brother. See? My brother right here. And that's him right here. Same person. It's just like 1985. And this like 1992, 93. You know what I mean? So the folks, and we started going to graded for, we was like what? Probably 10, 9 years old to go visit our family members and all that. That's me with that shit on, that fly-ass leather jacket, man. I gave that to my uncle. I gave that jacket to my uncle, my mother, other brother. You know how when you see family members and you want to do something for them? So I like, oh, I got something real nice for you. Gave him all these clothes and shit. You know what I mean? You do shit for your family, man. You never know. But Aaron, this down Holmesburg, right? But this is me and Greatest for inside the gym. Right? See the haircut and all that? Still got the same haircut. Because we mobbing, you know what I mean? And it's just a JBM haircut. I mean, it is what it is. Nobody bragging about it. Nothing, just that's how we wore out here, our signature haircuts. You know what I mean? That's how we was moving out there. And you had a lot of niggas in jail, like, and, you know, in the visiting room, we wore, you know, these type of jumpsuits. Unless you had the shirt and the pants on, like I just had on. All depends what jail you in. This Smithville, Big Tang, and Die Wizard from 24 Carpenter. And then they back their home. Die Wizard from 24 Carpenter to South Philly. He from Erie Avenue. But you see how they met in jail? Real niggas meet in jail. They team up in the streets. I mean, and it's the South Philly young boys that, now at the time, they would have went to war, but they up Huntington. And South Philly, these are the boys I was rolling with. Shy from 20th Street. Manny from 31st and Tasker Projects. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So you know, and the thing is, right? And then you had Erie Avenue up there. They all was up there too. Ago, Panky, Beetle, all of them. It's like all the bosses that was bosses in Philly, they was down Greatest for it, man. And they was having it their way, man. I'm talking about, you imagine you a boss on the streets, you 45 minutes away from Philadelphia, you getting all the radio stations, you know what I mean? You getting visits. They had the Ozzy brothers come up, they get any rapper, Ram Squad came through the jail. Running through the jail. They ain't even want to sit still, and then they was running through Greatest for it, man. Just acting like they was in that motherfucker. They was so, because they seen a lot of people they ain't seen in years. You know, but seeing the feds, they just make you look different, because, you know, in the feds, you got to wear a different type of clothes, like right here. You still wear browns, but you wear like light brown. That's Beanie Siegel. That's my man Donnie from Logan. Man, the feds. But you know, but then you get time in the feds, right? We get time in the state and get paroled to the feds. That's what they did to Moochie. Moochie was at Cole Township last, but they in the feds now. See, he got paroled to the feds, but the way his case is, and they boost up his points, and once he get the conviction, the state won't overturn whatever. It's going to go right into the federal case, because they really didn't have nothing on him, and they started witness that set all that shit up. He ain't even a cop no more. So Mooch about to come home. They let a lot of people home though, man. They railroad a lot of. They would try to railroad me. Now look at this picture right here, right? Now they let me out of jail and put the electronic monitor thing on my leg, right? And I had like 18 months to do. They said they let me out early because they put the paperwork in for us. I always tell the staff, like, you know, man, even though I ran and I was there for like a year or whatever, they let me out early because I was too old to be up in that motherfucker, man. I was about to turn 20. I'm more mature than anybody up there. I'm educated and everything. I just was in prison. Holmesburg prison. Y'all sent me back to a juvenile facility, right? So they let me come home early. So I come home, I team back up with the mob and other drug lords, and you know what I mean? And I'd like try to rebuild everything, man. But you know, I mean, too much you can do. You hit and you miss. You know what I mean? You team up, you get a little couple of hours. It ain't what it you wanted to be. It ain't enough to build an empire, but I just was running out of time. You know what I mean? You live in the building, yeah. You see Mikey Raw. Exactly. You see the new merch. Hey, look. You see the merch though. Now tomorrow, right? I'm gonna be wearing my new shirt. It's gonna have an eagle, the eagle bird, and everything on it. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna be like, damn. Cause tomorrow, I gotta do a little shopping. I gotta do let me put this up here real fast. Yeah, I got a lot to do tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like I ain't one of these niggas faking jacks, man. You know what I mean? I'm really like wealthy far as my money goes. I'm not laughing, I'm not bragging, none of that. So tomorrow when y'all see me, I might take some out my stash. It might be all tens though. It might be all $10 bills. You know? It might be all 20s, it might be all 5s. It all depends. But trust and believe, I might make it all 10s, I don't know. But y'all gonna see it though. I'm pull it out of my safe, and I'm for a few reasons. Shopping, betting on the Eagles again. You know what I mean? Think about it. Green Bay, the Rams, and Washington. If you'd have bet on them Eagles on them 3 games, y'all could have had a lot of money like me. But I mean, I'm just saying though. Not bragging though. But you know, they call me poor, a bum, and all this old shit, all these lies. See, when you talk about somebody, you gotta have proof, evidence, and all that. If you don't come with proof and none of that, you're just talking. You know, but I'm gonna show you more than just pictures of people. And this picture is a copy from the original picture. See, the original picture is right here. See this part right here? This is the original picture. Because you can see that line right here. This is sitting on something. So is this one. This was a Polaroid picture at one time. This picture right here, and this picture is the 2 original pictures, right? This is the original picture. Because it say Mikey Raw 1990, see? My brother name on the back of it. But I don't know if my mom put this on here or Mikey put this on here, but it say Mikey, it say twin Mikey Raw 1990. And this is a real picture that he took of Danville Supermax, and it probably was on somebody's wall in prison that probably my brother Sekou had. I probably sent it to him. Because you know, when we send each other pictures in the mail, like my brother Mikey would write me, I would write him. My brother Sekou would write me, my brother Beams would write me, my father would write me. My father was up Rockview at the time, and I think my brother Beams was up there too at the same time. So my father and my dad write me from prison. My brother Sekou home in his trenches out Lindenfield eating like a reek, and he eating for real. Mikey on Supermax. So we all writing each other, so we sending each other pictures. My father sent me pictures in Rockview with all these Muslims around him. I think it's the feast or something, so he sent that to me. Mobsters and all of that, Muslim Philly. Then I might send it to my brother Mikey or something like that. We all the pictures is floating around. You know, and what Mikey would do, he would write at the end of the letter, P.S. He would put all the neighborhoods we known in on the back. 23rd and Diamond, Richard Island, 22nd and Norris, all the neighborhoods. Now look at the picture. Now, you can see clear now. Ooh, look at them New Balances. Do y'all see them New Balances, man? When these joints came out, them leather things and them things came out. You understand me? He had the green high top forms. See, when he was wearing them, I was wearing the green high top Gucci's and of Foster Camp too. But yeah, though, man. Let me see if you can see this clear now. Well, yeah, there you go. You can see that clear now. The Jordans, Scheme, Polo. In my 20s, man. In Vegas. Fuck is wrong with them? And the thing is, I could have been went to Vegas. But I kept going to jail and all of those shit. So, you know what I mean? But tomorrow I'm going to do a whole bunch of shit. And on Friday. And on next week after that. Because my birthday next Thursday. You think I ain't going to just do it big now and then? What, from tomorrow for the whole month of February, I got to do it like I do it, you know? I got to change this last name because my mom put the wrong, what's her name on here, man? You know, like Mikey was 16 on here, not 18. Michael Brian Armour. Yeah. What's that? Fall 1989. Summer night. Chuck's nightclub. Broad and Butler. Erie Ave. I had to put that on back of the picture, you know? But yeah, though, man, look, like, sitting on them paint cans, looking like this, man. You imagine how serious I was? You see this coat I got on? This coat I got on, right, was a 3-length coat, right? And inside that pocket, I think I was putting a hole in that pocket. I had the high point 380, shoot 10 times, big ass high point. What? You couldn't tell me nothing with that big ass, dumb ass gun. Hockey gonna be busy while you get close to that new whip. Don't forget to get close to that. No, look. Yeah, listen, look. Yeah, I'm getting that car and all that shit. I'm about to do all that shit. See, look, I'm gonna show you something. See right here? It's the page I'm on. See? These are all the pages I got left. I'm going to run through these pages, and I don't even think all these is the pages. I think there's like enough of them left, but you see how I'm editing them? Let me show you something. Do you see how it look black on this page? Dark, because it's really supposed to be blue like this. But it's dark because that's how I'm editing. I'm going over the words with a black ink pen, and I'm almost done. And after that I get done, it's going to get typed up real fast, and then I'm going to get paid to get it published and all that. Because I got the money to do it. I ain't asking nobody for shit. I do this on my own. So, I'm on top of this. See, look. See guys in the market? See, now look. See, it's this much left. All this is edited. All this right here, you see? It's edited. It's only got this little bit left. And all them other books I got, I'm going to just get this one out there first. There's a lot of stories in this one book. It's going to be like probably 10 magazines come out of this book. The first 10 editions. And then while they are being, you know what I mean, published and all that, the other one's going to be edited, typed up and everything. So I don't just want to put everything out there at one time. Maybe like series of these magazines. Now, Don Diva was, that's how these magazines are going to be, but all Philly content, pictures and everything about what happened in the 60s, the 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. And they got, I mean, real content. So I'm like, damn, because then I'm going to push it through the whole prison system, federal and state. And then when the book come out and all that, then movies and all that, then that's what you do. You take your time with this. You don't just rush this shit out there. This ain't no motherfucking, this is the truth. This is like Philadelphia underground history of the facts of what went down. Not no newspaper article, not no third person telling you some shit. This is all facts from what I saw, what I was around. This ain't no fucking game. Fucking say where the pictures at. Nigga, you crazy? I just got out the halfway house, man. Look, I went to Vegas, man. I got a lot of these pictures. Some of them in jail because to my brother, he was still locked up. He gave them to people that was locked up, and you know. I'm gonna show you the shirts I had on when I was in Vegas too. I had the red Gators on, right? And the reason why I still got these shirts because my mom saved them when I went to jail. You know, she lived in South Philly, and I had all these clothes. And my homie from Frankfurt came home, and I told my mom to give him all them clothes. She said, some grown man named Kid came over here. She said, what grown man named Kid? Named Kid, right? So I said, Mom, give him all them clothes, all them polo shirts, long, I'll give him all them Jordans, all them sneakers, give him all that shit. He just did 10 years. He can have all that shit. When I come home, I'm getting all brand new shit. Plus I'm bigger and everything, stronger. So I came home at the, you know, do what I do. Came home, though, went to Arizona, brought that back to Arizona. But when I was home, you see the shirts, woo, this that work right here. See this. That velour, like got this, I don't know what kind of material it is, but it's like, hold on, let me do it this way so y'all can see it better. You see how the shirt, like it's shining and all that, but it's like, it ain't no shine, like that Christmas shit. You know that Christmas shit you put on your, like that shit, the decoration shit, that's what that shit shining like. But this ain't no bullshit ass shirt though. See them buttons? I bought this shirt, I used to wear this shit with my, my Gators, but I like this shirt better though. Don't be hating me, but see, this thing crazy. Woohoo! Think about this when niggas wearing them Versace shirts and all that and the Gators. So when I was in Vegas, I had wore these shirts when I went out that night with the Gators on. See that Versace shit, nigga, this ain't no game. But I try to tell y'all be thinking I mean, this ain't my bro, it's my shit. You know what I mean? It's like, I want to let y'all see this shit. Let me see. You see Tupac and something like this, right? All eyes on me when he went to Vegas. I had like a black, I think what I had on like a black thermal shirt on under here, so it could look black under there. Or something like that, or black t-shirt. She was nice though. You know what I mean? Hockey was throwing that shit on back in the day. The shirt still got some, I mean, I only wore that one time. So, you know, when I went to jail, I'm like, Mom, she still had these shirts? So, I was like, Mom, I still had them shirts. Because, you know, I was staying with my son's mom, but before I got locked up, I wasn't with her no more. So I had the black Lexus. I'm riding around on my ones and twos, acting like a nut, dealing with all these different females, balling out of control, got all these open cases. So I knew I was going to go back to jail. So what I was trying to do was impregnate the city real fast. The females, put a couple babies out there before I did all this time. I plant my seeds, I come home, I have some soldiers out here waiting on me. You know what I mean? That's how I was thinking. But I wound up, my son's mom was pregnant, another girl was pregnant, but she had an abortion. She didn't want to keep it. Both bad little red bone. And didn't want to get mad when she went to my baby mom with my son. I'm like, yeah, I ran to. And yeah, and balled her face up and everything. And I don't know, what's up with females? You go to jail, and then when you go to jail, they all start, this is what happens when you go to jail. Or you get killed or something. Everybody tell your business. You go to, he was fucking with her. He took her to such and such funeral. He took her to such and such this. I'm talking, he was telling me left and right when I went to jail. I had to hear all that shit from my son's mom. Yeah, heard all of it. That's why when niggas was like, your son, one of your baby moms was messing with major figure niggas and all that, because I wasn't with her no more, you know what I mean? I was out there in a black Lexus doing me, having all type of females and all that, so you know how females do. They get mad at you, get their little revenge because you locked up and they want to do them, you know? Black women, they get revenge on you and all that, but no nigga like me, I ain't, you know, I care, but I didn't care. I'm fighting cases. I'm trying to get the fuck back in the world, you know? You know what I mean? But, you know, when the cat away, the mice gonna play. When I came home, what happened when I came home, though? You understand me? Got back in where I fit in, and you know what I mean? Drug lords come see me. All the drug lords from Frankfurt, North Philly and all that put me back in the game. Because me and Mikey gave them the game. Think they gonna give us our props. So, you know, I can understand that, you know what I mean? So they telling on me, oh, he's messing with this one, that one, this, that, and you know what's crazy? One of the girls that got pregnant came to see somebody that I knew in the same jail. And she wrote me a letter saying, it's the first time I ever seen the word ironic in a letter. She said, look how ironic it is. We so close yet so far away. Because she coming to see somebody, right? Now, mind you, this is how crazy this shit is. Brick and Charlie Blocker from 28th and Warden, South Philly. South Philly niggas getting money in the jail. I'm getting money with them because we doing an illegal gambling joint. But Brick go on a visit. Now the girl that's come seeing come seeing Brick is messing with this girl from North Philly that's fucking with this Jamaican drug lord that live out West Philly. And I just so happen to be messing with her sister. And how I know about this, because one day, man, in the car, we come from a restaurant, we come from somewhere. She said, let's go see my sister. We go over her sister's house in West Philly. It's this big time Jamaican dude. He looking at me like, who the fuck is this nigga? Like, you know, they security mind about their home. Even though she a bad shorty that he dealing with, he think they don't know me. And look how I look at everything. He probably think I'm trying to, like, who this pretty boy in my house and all that. They're probably intimidated, think I'm trying to line him up and all that. So you know what I did? To ease his tension, I let him see that motherfucking car I was driving. He seen that motherfucking, that GS300. Yeah, that big boy. You know, nigga, come on, nigga, come on, man. If I wanted to do something to you, nigga, he was done already. You know what I mean? He had a nice crib, though, real nice crib. I knew he was getting money. I tell how the kitchen, the dining room is. You know, the dining rooms, you just got it for show and tell, but you can't eat in that motherfucker. Everything expensive. It look like one of them type of joints. So anyway, the dude that was a Jamaican boy messing with the shorty I was dealing with sister, the girl name was Kelly. Redbone Kelly, her sister, was messing with Brick. So she used to come see Brick. I'm like, this bitch is slimy. She got a Jamaican drug lord taking care of doing everything for her. And she's sneaking up to jail to see Brick. Now while she's seeing Brick, her sister going up there with her to see Lil Byrne. And Lil Byrne got locked up with Mook from 20th Susquehanna. Bean, little brother, and they got locked up for the homicide in the club, and the off-duty cop got killed and all that, and they locked all of them up. Lil Wayne, that was my homie, and he told me how they left him for dead and all that. He had to fight the case on his own, and he left them niggas out there with $300,000 or $600,000. They was really getting money out there, right? So they just went out and got caught up in some shit. So I see him again. We on coming down for court. I'm fighting my cases. We on the bus together, and he tell me everything. But anyway, Byrne get locked up, but he ain't got nothing to do with the homicide. He had a broken leg. He was in the car drunk and fell asleep in the Jeep while they in the club partying. So when the altercation jump off and the homicide jump off, nigga, the cop boy off duty, he probably drunk, he acting macho because he the police. They don't know he the police. He wound up being unalive. They lock everybody up. It's a cop murder. So they try to put Byrne inside the nightclub when he was in back of the Jeep sleep because he had a broken leg. So anyway, it's pictures of Byrne. all in her crib. And Mook. She told me, this is my brother. She told me, that's her brother. Right? She's trying to get her brother home. It's okay. But I don't know. That's Tahira, younger brother. Tahira and my old Facebook page, Philly Trenches, I did a video on Tahira being one of the first girls up Erie Avenue to touch cocaine and help move it and bag up and all that. When that shit was, y'all seen American Gangster when them girls butt naked bagging up. They used to bag up, but they didn't have to take their clothes off. So she was one of them smart young girls that went to Gratz that was thorough as shit, pretty as a motherfucker. And Sekou started dealing with her because he's the little kingpin starting to crack shit off. And she got brothers and cousins, and it so happened her baby brother, baby cousin, is burned. See, I knew all her other family, John, and her brother, Reg, and all of them, but I never got a chance to meet the baby brother because he way younger than me. Now, mind you, had I knew who he was, I knew she was lying to me when I met her in the summertime, and I used to go to an apartment of 55th Street and there, 55th and Pine at the police station there, 25th District. She lived on Editing Street. And I used to spend that over the crib, and I used to see this picture of these niggas in jail. She said, well, that's her brother and all that. So I ain't paying no mind. But had I known who he was, I'd have caught in her lie right there. She had niggas sending her money from all over the world. It's a bad little red bone, niggas sending her money. So anyway, I see him. Now, when I first come up to Huntington, man, Lil Burn, we like family. He happy to see me. He know who I am. He knew my brother Sekou used to give money and all that. Because Sekou used to go with his sister, cousin, whatever. You know what I mean? Plus, I know John, which is his other brother. But I never met the baby brother, though. So anyway, man, cool. Until he found out. Mind you, she was just pregnant by me. She got the abortion. She got a nigga from Tennessee or somewhere to send her $600 to get an abortion. This bitch was tripping because I don't know what the fuck she was thinking about. You know what I mean? And knowing that, what's crazy? After I did that 5 years and came home and ran into her, she was pregnant, about to have a baby. Had these, and I just looked at her, man, with disgust, like, you know what I mean? Because I was really with her like that. So anyway, when I seen him in the visit, right? Because I'm like, damn, she coming to see him. I'm in the jail. I just was with her, but I had fired her, though. I was hiring and firing girls every 30 days. She had been got fired. I had a whole new stable of bitches, right? But I had reached out to her somehow. And matter of fact, I sent my little cousins around there to get information and give her my information. So she wrote me. So the boy don't believe my story with the girl. So I come out with the letter. Come out in the yard and show him the letter she wrote me. Oh, it's so ironic. We so close yet so far away. Boom, 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 boom. So now he feels some type of way now. This was really his girl before he went to jail. Everybody wanted this little bad little motherfucker, man. No bullshit, right? I just said when I spent the block on Germantown and Rising Sun at the nightclub, everybody was out there. I spent that motherfucker corner at Black Lexus, and I told her to come in. She got in the car, and after that, she never went to get out. So when he started getting animosity about the broad, I'm like, damn, nigga, I can help you when I go home. You like family to me. You getting like this over her. So I'm saying she coming to see you. You the one winning, nigga. She come see me. So I'm lifting weights, right? I don't got nobody spotting me. I'm already ripped up, but it's 225. It's 225 pounds on this weight, right? It's 245 plates on it, I think, and 225 plates on it. So, it's 245 plates and 245 plates, a 25 and a 25. So I'm getting, boom. Something like that. So I'm pressing it, boom. But what I do wrong, sometimes I can do it for 10, right? Or sometimes I do it for 7 or 8, and somebody just touched the 2 fingers like this. And but my max at the time was 245, right? Or something like that. But when I went outside the jail, that shit jumped up to 330 because I gained 15 pounds. I didn't know the more weight you gain, the stronger you became. So I went from, when I went out in the mines, I was 172 pounds, and I'm lifting that real metal. They had took the real weights out to jail, get them universal weights. So I was like 153, something like that, lifting 245 at 5'5", right? So when I went to 172, I started pressing these motherfuckers. I used to warm up with the 100 dumbbells. I used to do sets of hundreds, or sets of tens. With the 100, I used to press the hundreds. And once, there's no lie, it'd be a 90-pound dumbbell and a 100-pound dumbbell, or 95. It was either a 90. It was a 90 and a 100. So what I would do is I would pick them up off the ground, sit down on the bench, pick them up, put the 2 weights right here, and go back on the bench. And I'll kick my knees up, like kick my knees back so I can push them up and be pressing them. And being as though both of these weights is off by 10 pounds, I'm like one is 100 in my hand, one is 90. So what I would do 10, then I would switch weights and switching and just, you know what I mean, so I can get that evenness. I'm like, if I got 100 dumbbell and I do 10 sets of presses, I'll switch it on the next set and put the 90 and put the 100 here. Boom. And then after I would do that, I would warm up first with 100 plate and another 100 plate. And I would just press 10, do 10, do another set of 10, do another set of 10. I do 3 warm-up sets, which is 10, 10, 10. And then I put the heavy shit on there. And then I put my max on there, which is 330. And this is what I used to do. We used to tie the 30 dumbbells on the weights to make it be an even 330. It was smart shit to do that, right? So I'm like this. And if I take it off the rack while I'm laying down and do like this with it, lock out and put it back on the rack, I'm laying down. But if I come off of it and somebody touch it, they got to do like this with it on the bar and glide me up, then that's cheating. That means they help me. And that one little touch mean a lot. So I'm like this with it. I'm like going like this way with it because it's like leaning like this. Then I just lean because one arm be, then I just, So it'll be like this, coming up. It'll be coming up like this, the bar. And then one arm be strong than the other one. And then I just kick that arm up and do like that. But I'm like, don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it. And I lock out. So when I would go inside the jail, I'm already stronger and all that. But yeah, though, man, that's the difference. And then the mods, you eat better. There's less stress because you know you're about to go home. I'm strong as shit in jail, man. Bands are way more than that now. My house 172. I'm in between 180 and 185. My weight can go up there, then I can gain more than that. So I might have lost the weight. But if I'm up to like 190, 185, man, my bench is 4 something. Because I got more weight on me. And it's more strength. See this? Strength in these hands. All that meat right here, no diddy like, and all right here. Yeah, though, man. But while I was in jail, right? Now, my cousin Butter Felton, the one that went through that shit with JBM and all that, right? In the trenches. It used to be me, him, Charlie Block, and 28th and Wharton, who had the ticket, and Brick. And we used to walk the track and all that, man, you know, and people look at that like that. You know, when people know you somebody from the streets, and they ain't even got to know you, they can just know of you. Like, yo, that's the boy right there, that's the boy BF. Because, you know, Beanie Seal had came to visit my cousin Butter Felton and asked him in the visit, can he play him? He said, can I play you? Can I play Butter Felton? He said, no, you can't do that. That's why they had to sit down, get down, lay down shit. They were trying to imitate and emulate that war that happened, the JBM in South Philly. Because Butter told me. You know what I mean? He told me that he came up there to see him. You know what I mean? So people know. People know. You know, y'all seen the pictures already. Y'all seen me in the pictures, the jail picture. And I got my hand, I'm in the visiting room. I got the bowl with me. That's my cousin. That's Butter. Up Huntington. You know? So, you know. And the reason why I could break all this shit down on you about these pictures and all that, and there's more pictures than this, is because while we was doing that time, pictures was being sent to different jails, different people. Like, this picture right here must have been the picture that I sent my brother when he was in jail and he came home. Or my mom had it. I know I had a lot of these pictures in the prison because my brother Seeker was still doing time. I was sending him pictures and money orders. You know? You see how my clothes ain't tight on me and none of that. This is motherfuckers wearing baggy clothes. Shit ain't all tight on you. I came home in the summer of 99, July 14th, 1999, right in the halfway house. Came out after 7 days. When I was in the halfway house, I said, you niggas got the Thursday to stop hustling. When I get that first home pass out the halfway house, you niggas about to be off this block. You know what I mean? And them niggas know what time it was, man. See them OG, these are Jordans, man. Look, let me show y'all something. See if y'all can see them good, because, you know, make sure y'all get a good picture. You see them, them Jordans? You see the shoestrings, the silver, silver things? They the OG. I'm going to show you what Jordans they are real fast. These are OG Jordans right here. These are the ones I had on when I went to Vegas. These Jones is comfortable as a motherfucker. See the year? 1999. Yup. And these motherfuckers is comfortable. I might get these ones. I ain't never seen them before. These ones right here, they is comfortable as shit. These Jordans right here, these motherfuckers came out. And when they came out, I was like, I got to have them. See, look. Had to take that off because it got stuck. I got another computer though, but it's not as small. Let me see. That's them right there though. Them Jordans. I'm like, these motherfuckers, when they came out, y'all can tell that's them right there, can't y'all? Had them on, man. Like, the motherfuckers was them things back in the day. What's y'all favorite pair of Jordans? My favorite pair is actually them right there, the OG Jordan. I like them. They the only ones that's like really comfortable that I like. I don't know why, but they comfortable as a motherfucker, man. It's crazy how many pair of Jordans I had now that I'm thinking about it. You know. My brother graduated with a pair of these ones on them, but they was they got a pair of them on, but they had black in them. That was 1985. He had a tuxedo on. Yep, my brother Ray had them on right there. He had them on, and a tuxedo with the tuxedo hat and the tuxedo cane. My brother Ray. Yep. As a matter of fact, I had him on a thumbnail. I had my brother Ray on a thumbnail. And, you know, I had so many videos, y'all. I had so many good thumbnails. And the good thing is, YouTube still got all my videos, right? So when I get them back, and I get my thumbnails back, because even though I got 4 years in on YouTube, with a lot of good content, and a lot of hours. I don't lie, y'all. I looked at some YouTubers that been on here since 2013, and I seen how I passed them in videos. I was on this joint putting work in, you hear me? They was hating on me tomorrow. Ain't nobody watching your channel. You just talking to nobody. When I was live, what I was doing, it was open up a market. And you go into a supermarket, right? What do you see when you go in there? You see a lot of different items of food and shit, right? You go down this aisle, they got all this shit in this aisle. You go down another aisle, you go in the frozen section, the fruit section, a variety of things. So I said, I'm gonna make enough videos like when you walk in the market. You could choose from, had categories and everything. And he was hating, but guess what? The world saw me. They saw what I can do. By myself, they seen the potential. They see how I never gave up. They see how I wouldn't stop. You know, that forced people to watch me. Because they know, they say he stood the test of time. You know? And I didn't fall off. I didn't crash. I said something about Diddy and his son conversation about them pizza boxes. They strike me for that. They strike me for using the content without muting it. You supposed to mute it and then narrate it. But I was just letting it go. So that's why they did. And then they said I didn't put 18 and under there. It wasn't because I was messing with a Pacific YouTuber. No. They ain't had nothing to do with that, man. See, you know what I don't like? When somebody try to get credit. Like this boy named Davey Dawson, right? He's from Southwest. He could box real good. And he could skate real good. He was real thin, so he stayed in shape, right? But he liked attention. He was like, he had a little man complex. He was real little, right? And he was my celly. He had a thorough system and everything. But he had a mistake of bragging about a homicide he didn't commit. Richard Allen came up Southwest and put a package up there. Because Richard Allen is hustlers. And Southwest niggas didn't like that. They had a real crack house doing numbers up there. And allegedly, somebody from up that neighborhood killed a couple dudes from Richard Allen. Davey Dawson, or Daoud, was going around bragging like he did it. Yeah, he put the work in. And yeah, he put the work in. And niggas, you know, that mobster shit up. Southwest, that's why I call Southwest Mob City. I call Southwest Mob City. Black Mafia. So motherfuckers like that mafia gunplay. So motherfuckers kept hearing him say it. They locked him up for it. Gave him the body. He didn't even do it. So when people like to take credit from somebody else, shit like New York is no disrespect to y'all. But a lot of y'all good for that. You know, niggas got reputations. It be people that got reputations on their name and nobody never see the person. And then somebody copycat the name. Oh, that's the boy such and such. That's the boy Two Gun Tom. That's the boy Wild Bill Hickok. That's the boy Hoggy Raw. How many people love to have that last name Raw? R-A-W? How many people got that last name because, man, my twin brother had the name first, Mikey Raw and Hockey Raw? Now it's all these Raws out here, which is cool. That's what we do as people. We trendsetters and we repeat shit. Like with the rapper 50 Cent. He called himself 50 Cent off the real gangster that was called 50 Cent. And that gangster, Lil Calvin, Lil 50 Cent, Used to do the same shit me and my twin brother did. So when I seen all these people in New York, like Glaze, King Tut from New York, 50 Cent, the Gangster from New York, I'm like, these dudes got colorful names like me and my twin brother, but it's just that there's more people in New York. 500,000 more people. 500,000 more black people than it is in Philly. Like, it's 1.5 million black people in Philly, and there's 2 million blacks in New York. Even though New York got 8 million people, 2 million of them is black people. That's the difference that we don't know. That's like, there's like an illusion thinking that it's more blacks in New York, like a lot more, millions more than it is in Philadelphia. Then that's not the case. There's only 500,000 more people that's black than it is in Philly. So anyway, like, it's easy for somebody with a name in New York that's ringing, name to ring more than Philly because there's more people. But the name still was ringing, you know. Like it rings, like my name ring in Philly like other names ring in New York that's known in the trenches. Like, no bullshit. So when people watch me, it be the gangsters, the hustlers, the thieves, the killers, the Brody boys, the boosters, the females, whatever they into, they all watch me because they know of me, they know me, and they know I'm talking about the shit that they talk about amongst themselves. So of course they want to hear it, because when I talk, it opens up the door for other people to talk and bring shit up and get on the phone and or write their people in jail, or people in the jail write home, or they call home and like, yo man, I fuck with that boy, man. You know what I mean? And all that old shit, you know what I mean? They got their tablets, they get to be on the computer, they get to watch me, they get to reminisce, they waiting on the magazine. Then they like when you shout their names out and shout their neighborhoods out. And when I had my other channel, what I would do, I would take a picture of the street corner sign. Like, let's say Jefferson Street, and the 100 block it is. You know, they say 19th or 17th of Jefferson. Shout out to 17th of Jefferson. Shout out to 19th of Jefferson. Shout out to 16th of Style. Shout out to 29th of Jefferson. So when I put them signs up and I talk about that era, they gravitate to, like, damn, they got our neighborhood, they got our city. He walked through the hood. And they know the world seeing it. So that's why people like, damn. See, my thing is this. I'm not on here for money at all, as far as myself. Now, if I can make money to donate to the homeless and the youth, then that's what I'm going to do, as well as teach them. Now, somebody said because somebody got the Cash App on the thing, that's a bad thing to do. No, it ain't. Because I'm trying to help people. People out here need help. Financial help. Y'all didn't see me go to schools and give out books. Y'all didn't see me give out free water ice. Buckets of it. One time we had 4,500 hours worth of water ice we had to get rid of. We had too much water ice. I was giving that shit away. Like, I would give like a lot of it away for $2, $1 free water ice. Yeah. I ain't give out no pretzels because, you know, pretzels go fast. Ice cream truck come, I give everybody ice cream. School time come up, everybody win a coat, book bags and all that. State representative, city council, had lived on the block, and we teamed up with him, who's a black guy, and helped him get in office, and he donated turkeys and helped us with the kids, with the book bags and all that. So that's what I'm into. That's why I'm on here. I'm not trying to get rich off my people. I'm trying to help my people. I'm trying to make sure their memories stay alive. It's like every 100 years is a different generation of people. That 100-year period. And I'm in this 100-year period. Starting from 73. You understand what I'm saying? So when the year comes up, we'll be in year 2025. So when we get to 2073, I'll be 100 years old. You know, and before I leave this earth, I want those that was around in that 100 and probably 20-year period, 40 to 130-year period, to be remembered. Because believe it or not, even though they say, what's his name? Columbus came over in the 1400s, the 1500s. When George Washington and them went to war against the British in the late 1770s, right, or whatever, they started, I think they probably started in the 1750s. Whatever they started, that's when they say history in America started. Then the 1800s, they got Lincoln and all that, and then the early 1900s and all that. But other than that, there's no history of us, as far as in this country. So when I leave here, the history that I'm going to leave is going to be for the future to see it. Because if you think about it, they just talking about George Washington and Lincoln and all of them, as far as the 1700s and the 1800s, and Columbus being in the 1400s, that's it. And the Pilgrims and William Penn and all that, then that's a big-ass gap in history. So that's why when I put this shit down, the future going to know. Because ain't nobody even want to know that history. That history could be lies. The history's before us. Back then, that's all probably lies anyway. Got no meaning to it. This shit got meaning to it because we came out of slavery after 244 years and got into these trenches and created who we created, us. And the way we live and the way we think and the way we hustle. We was the best hustlers. People of color. We had the numbers. We had shooting dice. We had our clubs. We had our after the sun go down shit. We was surviving. Then Mr. Charlie, the white man, and them get a hold of it. And they started making millions off of our fucking late night shit. Stole our gambling. Stole our speakeasies and turned it to real casinos. Our lottery system and turned it to legal lottery. And that was our underground shit. Had the old heads that ran numbers. They'd come out with their little notepad and their little ink pen. And they'd write down. What you playing? 702. $2. Boom. That's what they, y'all seen Hoodlum? That's how a lot of people maintain in the trenches. We had our Black Wall Streets and all that. So I'm just giving y'all this history because it's like, without it, man, it's like, who would we be at, man? You know, the Black Mafia was not, well, in 1950s, my uncle and them, my mother uncle, my great uncle Billy, that was the first Black Mafia that my mom and them saw. Then my uncle and them that was in the Black Mafia, that, you know, Sam Christian and them, my Uncle Smiley and them was emulating his uncle, which is Uncle Billy. They was the real deal. And a lot of people don't even know that about the 1950 gangsters, man. Because back then they had rock and roll. You know, them cars, the fines, the leather jackets, and yeah. That's when they had them big-ass drag cars, them Hot Wheel cars. And that movie Christina came out, that car, them type of big-ass cars. Y'all seen The Godfather, the first one, Michael Leone? That's the 1950s. That's when the 1950s was out. So when the 1950s was over, we got the 1960s. When that 10-year period was over, so they like from the 1930s to the 1950s, probably 1920s, because they had the black mob, had the mob boss that ran the Philadelphia mob in the 1917 was a Jewish gangster mobster. His last name is Hoff. And he was a short guy, like 4'11". And somebody tried to take his life on 11th Market with a time submachine gun. And his henchman, his bodyguard boy, wound up getting killed. Probably shooting back and protecting his little ass. He made the paper and everything. They had really shooting that shit out down Market Street. And it's just crazy how that type of gangster history ain't even remembered no more. Unless you look it up on YouTube, you'll see it. So that's when I'm trying to let y'all know that I studied a lot of Philadelphia history, going all the way back into like the 1600s probably. All that shit on, there's a lot of that shit on YouTube. But I really, really, really just don't watch something. I watch that shit over and over and again till I learn every word in that motherfucker. So I know what the next word is. That's how I study. And when I'm in school, like when I was in grade school and I took up accounting, my teacher told me that I had a cheat sheet. And what he meant was that when I would go to school, it was when I was grade school was a class that the teacher, he would explain shit to you, but you had to do everything on your own. You gotta learn how to type on your own by reading the book, looking at it, putting your hands on the home row key and all that, and learn how to type 72 words a minute. I'm fast as shit because I learned how to type 45 words a minute. But he also gonna have you learn accounting on your own. Accounting. I had to learn. He just gave me the books. So what I would do when I was in class, study reading that whole probably 2 chapters, you know, every 2-3 chapters, then they give you a test on it after 2 weeks of reading that shit. He'd test you and see if you know it. Guess what I would do? I would take the book, I would open the book up, right? Now, to me, I don't know why he called it a cheat sheet. So this is what I would do. I would have a notebook like this, but it would be the size of half of this book. And I would open it up, right? And I would find a page, a blank page, and I would go to the, he would say I had to start at the beginning of the book. Instead of me reading this motherfucker, a couple of chapters, I would write every word down out of the book in my own handwriting. But my handwriting would be super neat. So the teacher would come out like, what you doing? I said, I'm writing every word down out of this book, and I'm going to study my own handwriting. He told me that's called a cheat sheet. How is that a cheat sheet if, oh, I know why he said the cheat sheet. Because everybody know their own handwriting, right? And when you look at somebody else's handwriting, you got to really look at it. But your own handwriting, you know it. So even if you scrabble. So that's what I did. I rewrote every book that he gave me, and then I would go back and study it. And I would highlight it in yellow. I would underline certain words. And he called it a cheat sheet. But I don't know if it is a cheat sheet, but that's called being a genius if you ask me, because I'm writing and that's harder to do. And if you think about it, as I'm reading, I'm writing. So I'm reading something, and I might not have the conscious, like the subconscious or the memory of, but, well, consciously, I won't remember, but subconsciously I will, because you can look at something and glance it, but your subconscious mind will catch it. So I'm going to say, an asset is something you gain, a liability is a negative, and an asset is a positive. Meaning that if you have an asset, that's something you're gaining. A liability means you're spending something. Like if you had $100 and you went in the store and you bought a shirt and you ain't selling the shirt after you bought it, it's a liability. But if you bought the shirt for $10 and then you sold it for $20, that's an asset. That's what that means. So just imagine I had to write it down. And I would go back to my celly Doug had the radio on, the TV on. I put my earplugs on and just be zoned out. And one time I went in the big yard. Now y'all always see the Bucky Davis story. You heard of Black Magic, Black Sam. JBM, Black Sam was on C Block with me, right? And Dex, which is Moochie O'Sully and Eileen O'Sully. And these is big time alleged drug lords from Richard Island, right? So Dean, and they all Sullies and everything, right? So Dex only had drug lords as Sullies because he was a drug lord. He's the one we went to war against. Or main man that I said with the top of the JBM. This is his #1 lieutenant. And it just so happened we Sullies now. So he's always comes to the cell looking for Dex because it's JBM shit. Shout out to ST. Shout out to Lord Jet. You know what I mean? Dana. You know what I mean? Dink, Southwest, West Philly boys, JBM, they all on the block with us, right? So one day, me and Black Sam do 12 laps sprinting in August of 1997 or 1998. in greatest for it. He fast, the shit, he in shape. And he doing 12 laps around this big ass field. I got the state boots on, no socks on, short them gray sweatpants they give you. I ain't got no shirt on. I'm ripped up like Zeus though. I'm running around the track, night yard, but it's nice as shit outside. It's hot as shit. August. Everybody trying to see if I can keep up with him because that's what they do in jail. They'll see if you're strong in your vocabulary. They'll see if you're strong in your calisthenics, your weightlifting and all that, basketball. And it's like bragging rights. If he embarrassed me and I catch a cramp and I can't stay with him, then I'm going to look weak and all that. Man, I kept up with him pace for pace. I'm right behind him, side by side, all that. And like damn hot, kept up with him. 12 laps. Everybody watching this. Everybody. You know what I mean? I'm an athlete. I'm already jogging without nobody seeing me jogging in small area. So if I didn't have being in shape, I'd have had the cramps. I'd have been holding my side. I'd have been fatigued. I ain't do none of that. Yup. And the reason why I brought it up is because one time I went in the yard and I had my accounting paperwork with me, and I'm in the yard sitting in the grass with the earplugs in, going over my accounting. People coming up to me like, yo, man, what you doing, man? Take them out. That's dangerous, man. Everybody telling me this on the block. They tell me this in the yard. And I'm like, hold up. I don't have no enemies. Now, one of the dudes has to do with killing my brother. He's on another block, but they don't let us out at the same time, right? At all. And B and D block come out the same, and E and A come out the same, right? So, you know, I know these niggas rat because he told on my brother. And that's how he got down there. My brother beat him up in Smithfield, got him soon he seen him. And he told on my brother, right? So, I'm not worrying about nobody, man, because I don't have no fear. So, and other people, you got to be on point. You never know what you did to somebody in jail. But I don't have no enemies in greatest for far as for somebody to do something to me. I'm cool with everybody. You know what I mean? So, I would be out in the yard, and then one day the teacher was like, who would want to volunteer to talk to the whole prison system around the United States to go to school while you're in jail? Put my hand up, and I did it. But I didn't know when they was going to film me that, you know, when you're being filmed, my computer behind me, I knew the screen was going to be going up and down like that because you don't know, you don't see it. But, whoever recording picks it up on a recorder. So one day, because they got the Greatest Wood channel, which is the jail channel, which they show movies on the weekends, and at night they show movies. They really show them on the weekends. It's on your cable, you got cable. So they'll show other jails, weightlifting competition, basketball competition, boxing. They're going to show all that shit in the prison system in Pennsylvania. But when I did the video, it was to encourage inmates to go to school, take up a trade. And when you're in jail, you got to take up a vocational trade, GED. You got to get all this shit they want you to get before you go home. So I lied to them and told them I had my GED when I took up accounting. But I didn't have it at the time. But I wound up passing the class anyway. Because every time I went to jail, every time I went to juvenile placement, I went to school. I didn't play about my education. So I got up on there, and when I seen it, like when it came on, I had a 13-inch color screen TV, color TV, a 13-inch, a Zenith, $230 TV. That's expensive for a TV. So, 13-inch, you know what I mean? So I turn it on. I'm like, damn. How this happened? They got me on there. I know I was a little nervous, but I'm talking about everybody watching me. Enemies, everybody can watch me. Other jails, that's what I really want, because everybody that I know in other jails that don't get to see me, they get to see me on. That's the first time, well, it ain't the first time I was filmed before. I went out to this, me and my twin brother in 1984, 83, we went audition for this movie called Big Shots on 9th and Bainbridge, right around the corner from Pat's Steaks, around the corner from South Street, inside that big ass playground. They had all these people in there, and they had all these kids in there auditioning for this one movie. And they wanted our parents to bring pictures of us when we was kids. My mom brought these big ass pictures of me and my brother. Our school picture. We went to Blaine, man. And they kept our pictures. They didn't even pick us. I'm glad they didn't pick us, though. Because the industry is fucked up. And I'm going to tell you why I'm glad. See, God protects babies and fools, right? And as you can see, 7 years old, you can still consider a baby. 7, 8 years old, you still consider a baby. I'm like 8, 9 years old, right? And guess who got the part? I'm going to show you a picture of it. They picked a white kid and they picked a black kid. Now, the black kid they picked, he wound up being assaulted in Hollywood by them powers that be. That's why I'm glad. And the people that was interviewing this, they was them people that was touching kids. I'm about to show y'all who I'm talking about. Y'all gonna be surprised, and now they say he messed with transgender people, but I'm about to show you who I'm talking about. The cast from Family Matters.
There are 25 people in the cast of Family Matters. Here are the first 3: Jaleel White, Joe Marie Payton, and Reginald Belcher.
This who took my spot. My twin brother's spot. Him right here. He took my spot. This kid right here. And they probably looked at him and say, yeah, we got one. They did him dirty, man. In Hollywood, to make it big, you gotta sacrifice something. And that's their ritual. To humiliate you, to take your virginity far as a man virginity, if you know what I'm talking about. And a lot of them get hooked on drugs, a lot of them be hooked on drugs so they can finish the movie, remember the script, go to nightclubs, and next thing you know, they done fucked their whole mind up because they didn't think that they would have to go through this to be in the industry. That's why I'm glad I didn't make it in the industry, because they to try to come at me, my brother, man. I mean, fuck that. That's why when you're a kid and all that, you want to be famous, you want to be noticed, you want to be all them things, man. And I'm going to tell you something. To want them things, to wish for them things, to fantasize about them things, to daydream about them things, you get more of a satisfaction as to wanting these things to actually having these things. The thrill of having them and like the thrill of wanting to have them is more of a thrill than actually having them. You ever want something so bad and when you get it, it's gone? Like, for instance, I'm a prime example. Christmas time. People get so hyped for Christmas, and soon when Christmas is here, they hype the fuck up, ripping them boxes and prizes and shit open and gifts. And soon after that shit is open and all that excitement is gone, 2-3 days later, they ain't even playing with that shit no more. Yo, you notice that? So it's like, and that's what we do. We get ourselves hyped up over nothing. I'm glad I could share this with y'all, man. Let me tell you something. Earlier when I made that first video, man, it was some good content on there, though, man. But it was muted, man. You know, suited and muted. But I ain't mad, though. You know what I mean? That Bilal shirt. It's that work, man. That Versace, baby, Versace, man. Look at that goddamn. See how that shirt just turned colors and they on the light and everything. Looking like a tiger. I was a fly motherfucker, boy. You mean? Using my Las Vegas shirts. You know what I mean? So, I did a whole lot in my life. That's why I got a lot of memories, man. Like, you know, you get the memories, man. Got this shit on, man. I just had my leather gloves on and shit, like. You understand me? You know how old this shirt is? I bought that shirt this what happened. I had went shopping. Me and my son, mom had went shopping New Year's Eve, right? And we shopping. No, matter of fact, no. That ain't what happened. New Year's Eve, me and my ex-partner, Tata from Frankfurt, you know, we stumbled across each other by way of, you know, Kabani Savage got locked up for allegedly killing Pumpkin and his brother, Toby, the one who used to box, Tip, right? So Pumpkin was supplying me, looking out for me and Tata. But Tata was fucking with him first, and I was fucking with Tyron, and my people was down north getting shit off them, right? Getting shit off my people. His cousin, before his cousin gets shot up. Now, before his cousin gets shot up, I'm down North Philly, down Tiffin, Susquehanna, eating off the crack house that sent me to Vegas, right? Well, somewhat. No, well, yeah, sent me to Vegas, right? So, well, Frankfurt did too. Because Vent got hit up. He got shot up before the new year, right? And when Tata was fucking with Pumpkin, he buying shit off of him. Work, because Tata teamed up on a humbug. My block got, my crack house got raided. I let it go dry for a week, which I should have never done that. That shit made my motherfucking crack house fall off. So I went up Frankfurt at the Vent, got shot up, looked for the dude that shot him up, and I wound up taking the dude block who shot him up. I said, this nigga come around here, man. This is my block now. Let the nigga come the fuck back out. That nigga ain't show his face. So me and Tata teamed up, and Tata was out there doing those little ones and twos. I said, Tata, look, how much shit you got? Put your shit together with my shit. It wasn't even a lot of shit. I had like $500 and $500 worth of weed left from all this money I spent and fucking up money and all that, right? He had like 7 grams of hard, just bullshitting around. Because he really couldn't get nobody to hustle for him. Because, I mean, them young boys were scared. The hustle in the Sugar Hill at the Vent got shot up. But this boy was going around just hitting all Vent young boys up, catching them at bus stops and all that. I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga doing all this? When I'm around, the nigga don't show up. When I'm floating around, go down the project, Red Brick, he'll show up and they like, yo, 20 just left. I'm be mad as shit, right? So, Tata put his little 7 grams together with my little $1,000 worth of weed and $500 in 3 weeks by us teaming up. Mind you, he don't got no young boys. All he got is himself. And the dream of making it big. I got all my young boys from North Philly, which is my little cousins. Because, you know, we up there. Now we're going to show them how to really get this shit popping now. All my young boys, the block drops, so now we up Frankfurt, the shit popping. So we up there in 3 weeks. And before the 3 weeks is up, he tell me, he said, yo, man, you know I'm getting my shit off because we switch up. He gets some off somebody, I get some off my people's, so we never run out. So he's like, man, you ain't gonna believe I'm getting the shit off him, man. You know him. Now, he said, I'm gonna introduce you. You know, you're gonna see him. You know who it is, Hockey. Know you, man. We always talk about you. And every time he would come to Frankfurt, he would always meet him on the avenue inside the pizza store, getting a cheesesteak or pizza or something. He said, in the Stromboli or something. I said, all right, let me see what this is. So when I go into the fucking store, it's fucking Pumpkin from 8th and Butler. And how I know Pumpkin? When I went to Hart Junior High School, right? Everybody thorough hung with each other. Everybody. And you know, I got the North Philly swag. And I'm living up Erie Avenue catching the 56 trolley. They getting on 8th and Butler. I mean, they getting on 8th and Erie. I'm getting on that, I think, 13th and Erie or Broadway. I'm getting on that, you know what I mean, up there, because that's why I'm living on Park Avenue in the area. Right across from Eagles Bar. I'm living in that first 100 right there, right? So, man, Punk can get cool in school because we doing shit in school, illegal shit. We gambling, we flipping quarters for dollars, we selling tokens. It's like, but he really selling, they ain't from Butler, the young boys get money. We will always go up to USA Skating Ring on the weekends with that shit on. So he knew I was thorough, like to hang with all the bad niggas that ran that school anyway. So we got cool in school. I got kicked out of that school. Cause we moved. So I went to Winemakers. On this night, the last time I see Pumpkin is 1986. 1987 up USA Skating Ring. Might have been 88. But now it's 1999. And he like, damn, what's up, Hawk? He happy as shit to see me. Like, this nigga getting money. This is one of the individuals that Kabani Savage is locked up for. Allegedly, he was warned over that corner. Right? Now, at the time, I don't even know what Kabani is doing at the time. I mean, I don't know if he was getting money or whatever he was doing. He must have, I don't know. But Punkin was doing this thing and all that, and I'm eating with them, man. So when I continue to eat with them, in 3 weeks, when me and Tata first get together, in 3 weeks, man, this is how we get on 9 ounces. Now, we getting shit off Punkin, we get shit off my people. Now, when New Year's come, we on 9 ounces. In 3 weeks, when 3 weeks get in, it's New Year's Eve. Going on the year 2000, how I get to Vegas and all them other places, right? So now, we hustle up now. Mind you, I only got $500 and $500 worth of weed, but they're in jars, they're in dime jars, right? And he got like 7 grams of hard, allegedly, right? In 3 weeks, we hustle up 6 ounces of hard. That's how much money we hustle, right? But because I'm getting this shit off my peoples, the 6 ounces, he front me 3. That's how we get 9 ounces. I'm on 9 ounces in 3 weeks. That ain't bad, though, compared to what we started with, right? So, after that, it was no looking turning back, man. And I was kind of proud of myself, even though I was getting shit like that before. But to start off like that, in a 2-week, 3-week period of time, you want 9 ounces. So, you know what I mean? So I was doing business with either one of them before Punky got killed. Punk was a thorough dude, man. And he had a birthday party. Now, when he had the birthday party, that's when I got the black Lexus. So at this time, I still was grabbing shit off of him, but it was for my young boy on Dara, near Bridge and Pratt, near the donut factory, right there on that block, near the donut factory, on that block the donut factory on. So I'm still getting money. I was going on Avon Butler. It's hot as shit. The helicopters in the air. He telling me to get the shit out the trash can. There's females out there. Avon Butler was still doing the pussy, man. And he had a birthday party downtown on Chestnut Street. And he had the penthouse. This nigga rented a penthouse suite or some shit like that. And he invited me to the party, but I'm running around at night, dealing with different females and also riding around shit, right? I'm like, damn, man, I miss Pumpkin Party. So when I ran into him again, I said, Pumpkin, man, I like to apologize. He said, for what, twin? I said, I missed your birthday party, man. You know what his exact words was to me? He said, Hawk, man, it's just a pleasure to do business with you, the twin. He said, it's just a pleasure and honor to do business with you. That's how much respect that niggas have for me and my brother, man. Like, we legends, man. That's like running into Michael Jordan, right? And you got a charity game and he want to be on your team. You know how much buzz you'll get for that? And that's how he must have felt about me, like, grabbing off of him because, man, Mikey was legends, man. And I don't understand, for real, to be honest with y'all, and people always tell me this, they say, Hawk, man, you don't really know how much reputation you don't really know who you are to people. Like, on the internet, when I was fully trenches, and this was the title and all that, I didn't know how big I was, man, because I wasn't around people like that, but I just was working on content. And everybody was gravitating to it. Everybody. Y'all seen them numbers? Them numbers is crazy. I'm talking about personal videos and like, damn. The countries that watch me blew my mind, man. Damn near the whole Africa watched me. I didn't even know they had little, like, cities and counties. They got counties in Africa. All the counties in Africa was watching. Like, all of the countries. And I used to give them shout outs. I used to be so happy that these, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, do I got their names written down in the book? I think I wrote their names down, a lot of their names down when they first started. I don't think it's in this book, but it's in one of the books I got And all their names is written down as to, this is a bag right here. You know, I keep the bag, man. You know, I got like books behind it, but you know, over there and all that. But these are the books that I know that I wrote down. Oh man, and just to see the names of the cities, right? And the names of the countries, and to see how many people from each country watch. That's just mind-boggling, man. When y'all be like, damn, what you been doing all the time, man, with all that content. Now, the book that I just showed y'all, that's just some of the shit. Movies, books that I wrote, all the pieces. Look, it's all content. All written down shit, man. That's why I'm up to show you the one little shit that they be having. They not on my level, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. And there's a lot of content in here. Because some of this shit that it started off with my daughter said, October 3rd, 2019. As I continue on with my life, I realize that I am becoming more intelligent because of my free will to want to know. What is it that I am trying to know? What is it that drives me to understand that it's so important for me to have such knowledge of this kind? I feel it mentally a lot, and sometimes I can feel it in a physical sense. Now, this is something I just was writing down for as me writing shit down. You know? When I was going to teach my, right here, and I was going to start teaching little kids how to read. And this is how I had set it up. I'm going to show y'all some shit real fast. Before I show y'all this other shit, let's show y'all something real fast. See this right here? I had wrote this down when I was going to teach kids how to read. See how you sound the letters out and all that? And how this is silent and this is loud and how I got the dots and all that. This is really teaching the motherfucker how to read. Like, no bullshit. When a child is sounding out the letters, make sure they say the letter as well as write the sound. I mean, what does it say? Make sure they say the word right down and write the sound. It makes example. N sounds like like it's M. M sound like Sound words without taking a breath. This way, sounding out words. So now I did this right because, and this ain't my best handwriting. I'm just writing fast. But I'll show y'all my best handwriting in a second, though. But as you see, I did all this when I was going to start to teach little kids how to read. And I still might do it because I really know how to do that shit, man. Like, I'm not no fucking dumb nigga. You know what I mean? And I got it on the back. All this shit is about teaching kids how to read and all that. So I got that right there, right? So that right there, let me just show this real fast. Yeah, all this shit right here is content, but this book right here, they got content in it. That's that other book right there, but this more content. So there's more content in here. More shit written down. So all the shit I got written down is content, shit that happened. Other content in here, but other little stories. I got so many different stories, and I got them written down, numbered pages. It's called America versus Americans. That's one that's like 30-something pages of this. But this is going to be a situation. Like, this is going to be something that people going to learn from. My own words. How I look at shit. How I perceive things. How I break it down. How it's teaching. And this one right here is from relationships. This shit right here is based on relationships. And this going to be some major content shit. So I got so much shit that I'm going to turn into content. 1988 summer, 26 in Oxford. Sawed-off shotgun. When I was with little Peter from 29th and Jefferson. All this is content when I was hanging up 29th and Jefferson, 26th and Oxford, back when I was 15. 14, 15. So this is a lot of content. This is North Philly joint. So that's the second book. And this goes into this right here. So I told you, man, I'm not bullshitting with none of this shit I show y'all. And this right here is, this is the joint for Lord Peter. So far, we got 2 books that I showed y'all. They got content in them, right? Boom, them 2. The green one and the yellow one. This is a black one. And inside this one, a lot of information that I write, all that information for people that's locked up. You know what I mean? So this is like one of them books where though it just got information. Oh, I got to show you here right here, y'all. This is just some of the people when I first started off. And then I'm going to show it to y'all. Now look right here, y'all. Look. This ain't just one of the pages, though. See how I got USA, UK, India, Philippines, Canada, Indonesia, Germany, Thailand. And these, how they was watching me at first. Like, how many people? 396,000. France and all of them. When they first started, so many people from every country was watching me when I first started off. I wrote it down like that, right? And then I turned the page, and where the page at? Hold up, y'all. Give me a second. I gotta show y'all something else real fast. Philly trenches, man. I was on my game, y'all. This ain't no fucking game. And these books is feel like they come apart. I had them so long, but that's why I got him to get this shit out of here. So when I get this out of here, you know what I mean? License plate, more information in here. See, a lot of this shit's like Baltimore, Brooklyn. Yeah, I got all this shit in there. It's like notes, shit that happened, how many people watching me. Then this shit got a little deeper. November, here you go right here. Now look at this right here. November 14th, 2021. Views, 447,200. Reach 5 million. Audience 2.9. Engagement 220.9. Watch time. That's the watch time at the time. USA, UK. That's how it was watching me. And the percentages, and that's how the percentages on them, right? So I'm writing all this shit down because this shit come out the computer, right? And like I'm public, I try to like write shit down and break shit down. That's how I do it, y'all. Like, man, just think about how my mind is. Look at this, look like scribble scrabble to y'all, but this is a genius at work. I'm writing shit down, I'm breaking it down. Episode 46, final verdict on Alpo. Boom, Brian Glaze Gibbs on that day. Real count, public C. This is how much I had. This is how much I had at that time. Almost 1 million. 500,000 views. And then I'm breaking this shit down and writing shit down. And this is how my mind is racing with the numbers. You know what I mean? Look. Get the magazine called Philly Trenches. Brainstorm, Philly Trenches magazine. Belango Story, JBM, Schoolie D. BMF, Black Mafia. And I'm just writing real fast, man. Look at this shit, man. Like, you have to be a genius to just be on this. Well, I'm not bragging about anything, but I'm about to show y'all some other shit, though. Now, this next joint I'm going to show y'all, because that right there, I have to show y'all be just my notes and everything else in here. So, you know, when I go through this shit, I got to go through it, take my time. The next one I'm going to show y'all is Belango, the magazine, and all that. And this is in this book. Look. Now, what that say? Philly Trenches magazine, Belango story. January 5th, 2022, Belango. Belango, sunset, sunrise. He was born 12/7/1966, passed away August 21st, 2021. And I just go into it. And as you see, I got his name and everything, story on him. Next page, still more. You know what I mean? 26 in Oxford. Larry Parks from North Philly. Let's put him in brother. In the magazine, 26 in Oxford. The name, Belango. So, this is what I do, y'all. I was like, get all this shit together and type it up. You know what I mean? And it's just like about the shit that happened in jail. The shit that happened. You know what I mean? Just going through it. All this is content. Now, this is another story with more shit on here, right? And this is more. Now, hold up. I ain't done, though. Because this is a few stories in this book. It's like a regular notebook, right? But they got all this shit in here dealing with the magazine that's going to be in the magazine. And there's more shit in here, but this book ain't really that big. Hirsch Rental lawsuit. I was about to sue Hirsch and all this other shit. So I got a lot of shit in here. This is another story of some shit that got 22 to 30 pages in it. That's content that I wrote down. So I got a lot of shit that I have. This is without a question. So that's what I try to tell y'all, man. When I type this, well, the first book y'all already saw, which is... So here you go right here. I wrote them all down. These are all the countries that was watching Philly Trenches. I wrote them all the fuck down. The fuck is wrong with y'all? 70 fucking 3 countries was watching fucking Philly Trenches in this order. Starting with United States, going down. All of them was watching me. Every fucking last one of them. And they say I crashed. How the fuck I crashed when they was watching me like this? Come on, man. These niggas just didn't want me to Puerto Rico and all these watching me, man. Look at them fucking countries. Japan, man. They weren't just Philly Trenches, December 30th. Help new YouTuber grow his channel. See, look, I was trying to help YouTubers grow their channel. Philly Trenches, December 30th, 2022. Help new YouTuber grow his channel. What did it say? He's in prison, making his YouTube videos from his prison cell. Joey YouTube name, Joey something. And I think I got the information right here, but you know, it's just writing real fast, haul ass real fast. And I'm about to show y'all. Y'all see the scribble shit, right? But I'm about to show y'all something how my motherfucking handwriting, because y'all know y'all like, this nigga ain't got no good handwriting. Y'all don't believe me? I know y'all know, but I'm going to show y'all my handwriting. That nigga really can write. Now, hold up. This is my little book with everything in it. Information, all that. All right, now y'all seen all that, right? Now, without further ado, oh, I ain't done. Hold on. I ain't done. All this shit right here is like two situations. Now look. Let's see all this shit right here. All that paper, right? All this, look. Now, this right here it got this shit on it because this is by itself. See, all this paper. They got this paper wrapping around it. Now, hold up, right? Now, you got all this shit. They all numbered pages, though. both sides. And I did this in pencil. You know how hard it is to write in pencil, man? Now, even though this shit might... This is content. All content. Part 2 and all that. So you got this probably at least... If y'all probably don't know. Now, I don't know if y'all can see all this, but this is a lot of fucking paper right here. This is a lot of fucking paper right here. So, and this is be part of the magazine or part of a book. So I got so much shit that that's why I don't sit here and really worry about too much or sit here, because let me tell y'all something what this is. This is generational wealth. Whether I get this shit done, some of it, all of it, part of it, my grandkids, my daughters, and they gonna do something with this shit. They're gonna get left with a lot of money because of this. Guess what? I can easily get all this shit done up. It don't take no time to get this shit done up because it's already done. It ain't like I gotta write it. Just gotta get somebody to proofread it, edit it, publish it, and I got the money for it. So I just was editing what I wanted to edit. You know what I mean? To have something to do, to keep myself busy until something got done up. Now this is my handwriting, me writing in English, but it ain't my best handwriting. But it's better than what y'all probably seen. But I'm about to show y'all. First, I'm gonna let y'all see this, which is not my best handwriting. But that's not my best handwriting. But you see how I got shit written down? Shit like that. I write stuff down, and the merch and all that. So I'm not like these dudes just to be niggas thinking nigga crazy and all that. Nigga, I got time to write. And this is shit that's gonna be worth money one day. You know why it's gonna be worth money one day? Now, that's print up top. That's cursive at the bottom. Now, this is my handwriting. That's print, like what print? Cursive. Hold on. My full name. I don't know why I fuck up, man. Hold up. I can't write something in my hand. I could have been a teacher. I'm trying not to write. I don't know why I write so fast. They said your handwriting determines who you is first when you write your name. When you write your name, they said your handwriting determines what kind of person you is and all that. So that's how I write my name. So I don't got no fucked up handwriting, but I can write fast. So I don't write fast. My brain is moving fast. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Matter of fact, whatever. There might be some in here. This yellow one. Oh, this yellow one is, I don't know. I just be writing, not fast, but I don't know what I was writing. Philly Trenches. It's alright though. His handwriting is alright though. Check him out. Check him out. Check him out. So yeah, though. The reason why I showed you My fault. Y'all see right here? I'm about to show y'all something too. The names and everything were. Now, Richard Island Projects. What all this shit going on here? I was home off doing this. The cop talking. This the cop who lined him up and lied on him. But I'm gonna tell you all about this cop boy. See, the cop boy. All right. Let's listen to this. Now, y'all know this is a serious matter, right? Because motherfuckers trying to get out of jail, right? Now, the girl. Now, Shorty Hawk, he dead now. Shorty Hawk lost his life. May he rest in peace. Shorty Hawk was talking to the girl, right? But the girl was on the passenger side. Her dude was on the driver's side. Shorty Hawk leaned on the car like this and was talking to the girl while the guy was sitting right in front. Like, see, this the guy sitting facing this way. Shorty Hawk is facing this way, looking at the girl that's sitting next to the dude. So this, I'm the dude, this the girl sitting next to me, and this Shorty Hawk looking in the window, talking to the girl over the dude. So he on the car talking to the girl, right? So the boy, like, what's up? Like, I guess he felt type of way that somebody was talking to his woman right in front of his face, right? And that's all he did was talk to the girl. Now, I mean, but she say she seen him with a gun. Now, Pete, remember this. If he's leaning on the car like this, what he leaning on? He leaning on the door, right? So if he's leaning on the door and, you know, Shorty Hawk is short, that's why I call him Shorty Hawk. Now, if he's leaning on the car, right, how can she see, and it's nighttime, 2, 3 in the morning, how can she see his waist and all that if he's bent over like this? You only can see his face and he's short. She said she seen him go on his waist and all this old shit and all that, whatever. But they ain't what happened. But you know, it was people. Everybody was outside. They had just let everybody out of Barber's Hall. Everybody was outside. You know, people talked to girls and anything. He was talking to the shorty. You know what I mean? He was up. He liked it or whatever. But you know what I mean? Right next to him. Mind you, I wasn't in there with them. When they came up, I hugged everybody. They went in when everybody was coming out. We all outside. So, you know what I mean? Because I asked, I said, Shorty, how you get locked up for that? He said, the fingerprint right here. He leaning on the car and the print, see? Hold up. You know, when they fingerprint you, they fingerprint this. And they got the print off the car. And what I'm thinking is, once they got the print off the car, they knew who he was because he got a police record. You know, but the girl trying to say, well, they saying in the paper and all these other people, YouTube channels, that it was a road rage JBM incident, and Brian Moochie Thornton allegedly told Shorty Hawk to handle that, to send the boy to the upper room. Now, why would they come out of Barber's Hall and want to just take somebody's life that's sitting in a parked car, a regular civilian? They ain't did that to nobody. That don't make no sense at all, right? The cop who made all this shit up, and if y'all ever get a chance to, because one day I'm going to just put all this shit up on the internet, every page, so I can see every page, so I can read everything for yourself. So y'all can break it down to yourself. Because when I broke down this case, the cop typed up everything. And the way he typed it up, every witness is saying the same exact thing, like using the same exact words. And if y'all see, y'all going to see that this man used his own words, saying what happened. And that's what happened. That's the one that Moochie said that they fired. He ain't a cop no more. Y'all heard him talking on the phone. Now, peep game. Darrell Schuler allegedly was a big-time drug lord in Philadelphia, right? Allegedly. Moochie said when they went to a party one night, this guy was so infatuated, hearing about the JBM, being in the presence of Brian Moochie Thornton, and this supposed to have been Darrell Schuler's cousin, to introduce Moochie, Brian Thornton, to this cop. There was a rookie cop at the time, or was about to be a cop. So when he went to the party that night, the let out, he seen Moochie and I guess infatuated and with everybody and said, went to the police and like, listen, I know I'm a new rookie narcotics cop, but I was there. That's what the cop said. And he got this big ass case to help send people to jail that was a lie. And what happened to his life? They fired him because he did a lot of dumb shit as a narcotics cop. Lying on people, plant evidence and all that. Same thing he did with this case. That's why Moochie gonna come home. And they said the girl Muslim now and she about to recant all this shit that this boy said happened. You know. So come on, man. It's crazy, man. This motherfucker made up all this shit on them, man. So that's why when motherfuckers say something, man, like my life is not just ordinary. I'm not just trying to brag and say it's extraordinary, but it's real. Trying to help people get the fuck out of jail, homicides, exhibits, talking to lawyers, investigators, and all this type of shit. This ain't a fucking game, man. My life is the way it is because I help people. That's why I'm not rich. That's why I help pay for lawyers, send people money, help my family, and all that type of shit, man. Like, it takes a lot. It takes a real motherfucker to do this type of shit. Niggas say when they go home, they're gonna help out. Come on, man. I'm helping. This ain't a fucking game. Y'all see I got the paperwork. Ain't no fucking, this is the real deal, man. This ain't no made up shit. This ain't no AI generated. You know? Motherfuckers just, you know what I mean? Names on this shit. Motherfuckers' names on this shit, man. They showed how they started their day off, how they went to the club, how they left that club and went to another club. They was club hopping. You know? He went on to explain that the blank, they got this shit out. Richard Allen Projects area got involved in an argument with a black male who was driving a car. He stated that there was a black female in the car, and during the argument, he saw one of the three black males that he knows point a gun at the driver and shoot the driver in the chest. The male told me that the three black males involved were Moochie, Little Hawk, and Pinky. Moochie, Little Hawk, and Pinky, whoever Pinky is. He told me that after they shot the male in the car, they all ran. I asked the male on the phone what the three males were wearing, and he told me that Moochie was wearing a all-white, double-breasted suit with glasses on the top of his head. He was told that Hawk was wearing a dark-colored suit, and Pinky was wearing a gray suit. Now, first of all, Moochie ain't had no suit on. He had either on silk or he had on rayon, but it was like this color, this cream color. Ain't they had no suits on. But this cop boy saying he seen Shorty Hawk shoot the guy. What the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. You understand me? Now, I don't know. He probably got pistol whipped. I mean, allegedly he got pistol whipped. Allegedly he got pistol whipped. But he didn't get shot by Shorty Hawk. You know what I mean? That's content, nigga. These other niggas talking that road rage bullshit. What's his name? All them niggas, all that content talking about how Moochie caught the case and all that is a order from his driver. All that bullshit y'all listen to and let these motherfuckers tell y'all that shit from something somebody heard, from something they heard on a newspaper article, when this is the fucking transcripts right here as to what the police said would happen. Moochie wasn't driving. Shorty Hawk wasn't driving. Y'all said it was road rage. And Moochie got mad and told Shorty Hawk to handle his business. But girlfriend said they parked the car and everybody was outside the car. So where the road rage coming at? And y'all watching these niggas with these lies on the internet. And y'all say I don't got the content. You know what I mean? So y'all been believing that shit all this time when y'all done heard the man on the phone plead his innocence. Y'all done heard me, you understand me? Come on, man. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. You understand me? But I made the video in front of Barbara about this whole situation on my other page when, cause you know what I mean, got like 10,000 views or 20 something like that, 1,000 views and all that, picked up and all that. I'm gonna go there again and make another video and go right to the same exact spot that the car was parked at. Yeah, she was right. The car did peel off a little bit, and you understand me? She was right about that. Yeah, made all that noise. Bang. Everybody acting all crazy, running all crazy and all that, allegedly. But they don't put me there. Oh, you wasn't there, Hockey Raw? Oh, thank the Lord, thank the Lord. My name ain't in this paperwork, thank the Lord. But, you know, yeah. I was 17. He was only 17. That's a month after Bucky got killed. Bucky got killed May 13th. I came home in May from youth foster camp. I've been home a month now. Now, why would they give me this paperwork? Where did it come in? It came in this envelope. And y'all know who Moochie last name is, right? Hold on, I want y'all to see the I'm gonna let y'all see the last name. It came in this envelope. And what does that say? Thornton. His last name, Thornton. What did it come to? Okay, when did this mail come to me, by the way? How long did I have this mail? Since May 2021. What do that say? To who? Hakeem Bryant. You know what I'm saying? So I got to work, though. I mean, y'all see it's in my name. So they mailed it to me. The son mailed me the paperwork. So I had it for a couple years now, but y'all thought I was just making shit up. He ain't got no why was somebody that the government say ran the black mafia, locked up for homicide, send somebody they don't know they transcripts? Why was somebody saying this? Why was somebody supposed to be in charge of the JBM mafia after Aaron Jones got locked up? How would I be able to get in touch with them? Little old me. You heard me say, hey world. I said, Mooch, talk to the world, Mooch. Hey world. Y'all want to hear him say it again? He said, hey world. And I said, hey Mooch, man, we can do this damn thing. I'm the face out here, this thing, man. I'm gonna make this shit pop till you get home, man. And then when you come home, you gonna have a platform, man. I just been, keeping the pot warm so when the big dogs come home, they can just, you know what I mean? Well, I did a good job, if you ask me. You know what I mean? I did a good job for a lot of people, man. Open up the door for a lot of people so when they come home, they can do their own thing. Or their family can say, you know what? Let me do that against, make that movie for my pop or my dad or my uncle or my dad's brother. You know? I'm about to show y'all something. I got some funny shit to show y'all. We're going to see it right. Oh, here we go. Y'all gonna be seeing me doing this tomorrow.
Hello, world. I'm just here to make you
They're gonna be seeing me doing this tomorrow. They're gonna be seeing me doing this tomorrow.
You see, I'm about to use this right here.
Remember what I just said to y'all.
It's done.
Y'all gonna see that tomorrow in the morning. Just like that type of bread. Y'all gonna see that in the morning. Y'all know I'm gonna go live for y'all. And I got y'all. Where I get the money from? Then if I tell you, then I would have to, you remember that? Who remember that? Who remember this thing right here? Who remember old Yeller?
He called him a bum.
He called me a bum.
He better have his dribble right.
They said Philly Trent, that's Moochie right there. That's Black Kev. They said the boy sold a burner, man. They said he had to buy some milk and all that. So he ain't got the burner no more. Y'all think Philly Trent still got that burner? Let me know now. Leave a comment right now. If y'all want to see the burner. Y'all want to see that burner, let me know. Who wants to see the burner?
Arrested and everything. You understand?
Not that Moochie one. This one. Hold up.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You mean that's what
Maybe it's this one.
you would know.
Locked up behind bars in the feds for some bullshit ass charges. Speak to the world, Mooch.
Hey, world, what's going on? Hey, listen. The justice system ain't right, man. They'll put you away for years and years for anything. For anything. They shut me up, put me away 30 years, 26 for a homicide that I had nothing to do with. What took place, the crooked cop said he had an informant, never produced the informant. First witness said she ain't seen me do nothing. After that, they just railroaded me. Took her statement back, let the crooked cop run away, and I still don't know who the informant is. Exactly. They made up an informant, man. Motherfucking crooked ass cop, Tom Hudge. He made up a crooked ass fucking statements on Moochie and Shorty Hawk about some bullshit, and then the female, she got all these different inconsistencies and all this bullshit. Said she was sitting in the car, in a dark ass car, she could see what was going on. Didn't nobody bang on no fucking car.
Oh, they said
She
that.
was trying to get somebody, she was trying to talk to her.
Yeah, the girl said Shorty Hawk banged on the car and all that little nut shit and all that, this, that, and third, and got the boy Greg upset. That ain't what happened. The boy Greg could have been mad, though, because when Shorty Hawk was talking to the girl, he was talking over the dude. Like, and then you know that was his girl? That's the only thing Shorty Hawk did. I mean, Main Man could have got a little pistol whipping on her. His head could have been going on like that, you understand me? And all that little type of shit. But all that little, well, no real rage, I wasn't there, they say, so I don't know. You understand? But, it's dangerous, though. I'm putting myself in the scene of this. That's what they say. I'm just saying, we just heard some loud noise. We didn't know what the fuck was going on. But the cop boy lied, though. Why would he lie? You know? But, what's this? Hold on, let me see. I got a lot of videos. I got that one video I got, but what's the name on here, y'all? Celine, one of the top killers. He was like, man, he was talking heavy. So I kill a motherfucker about Hockey Raw, Miss Janet, and all that.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I said she really important. Because if you hear from me or Shorty, right?
Yeah.
Of course we gonna see that. You know what I'm saying? There's no objectivity there. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you hear from some of the victims' wives, and she said, no, police told me to change the testimony. Go ask me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. You could tell the girl changed her testimony from the way she was talking, man. Like I said when I made the video the other day.
But what we want to do is, if we are revealing how corrupt they is, we want to show just how deep they go with it.
Now listen. Now, man, Moose talked about a lot of shit. They had to do with the internet, you know what I mean? But I'm just letting y'all know. that hold up.
They thing was they did stuff for Nobel Peace Prize. They did stuff for recognitions to be known. So they said, what better way else than to be known? Most at the end. My thing is, I realize that I'm not gonna live up. When you're a king, you ain't gonna live up.
I'm trying to find a video because I know I made another one on here with Shorty Hawk. I just gotta find. I mean, Salim. He on this motherfucker talking. But I forgot what I had on because I think I got Showtime on the phone.
Live on Facebook, and I got live on 2 Instagram accounts. So I got 3 lives going on at the same time. You know, we talking about JBM, Moochie, second in command of the whole JBM, and his right-hand man, Shorty Hawk, and how they had no evidence to convict neither one of these 2 brothers. And I'm about to show it to y'all. 1 second. Right after I find paper. I just had. Where's the paper? Give me a second, yo.
I'm looking for the paper.
No, I wrote it down. Now I'm trying
That's
to
when I
enlarge
first
this.
got it.
This level. It's cool. Okay. First of all, brought to you by
This is when
Corona.
I got more 3 lives. But look, this is when I first get the paperwork though.
Corona and Pepsi. Quench your thirst. Corona and Pepsi. Quench your thirst.
I had all my Coronas, all my Pepsis down
Also
there.
by Air Jordans. Come fly with me. Air Jordans. Come fly with me. Air Jordans. Gotta get y'all some Air Jordans.
I had like 7, 8 pair of Jordans down in that basement. Just, you know what I mean? Just.
And this is gonna be a real interesting live, y'all. And the reason why I'm glad y'all here.
Hold up. I want y'all to, I'm gonna do that again because I want to like go deep into it. Cause I remember that one that was, my fault, y'all. I touched the screen. I just gotta remember which one it was. Which one it was one of these 2 just watching us. Just
Live on Facebook. And I got live on 2 incident. The car went a short distance, maybe 2 lengths, and started going. All the money, they had all the cars and everything. They ain't gotta go through all that.
come on, why does this shit keep happening? It's gonna go right back to it though. What was that one, y'all? The Gram?
No winning. Now I'm gonna tell you, the ball felt some type of way. I don't know what he said to Shorty, but Shorty ain't punching. You know what I'm saying? They had words though. You know what I mean? And then all hell broke loose. You got a lot of people up there. Let me tell y'all something. You got a lot of people up Barber's Hall that's from Philly that's enemies. You know what I'm saying? So when that shit popped off, the way it popped off, the car did pull off and then it stopped. Somebody did bust. We heard it loud. We thought it was a firecracker. And then everybody started running and everything. So then when Shorty Hawk had made parole, he made parole, I think twice. The second time, I teamed up with him. Y'all see me out here with Shorty Hawk a few years back before he got locked up, right? Before he bought that Audi that he bought and all that. He was talking, like I said, Shorty, how you get locked up, man? He said, man, they got my fine print off the car, and I was talking to the Shorty. That's all he was doing, was talking to the girl, and the boy got mad because he was talking to his wife. That's what I'm saying. She's lying. And the thing is, I never knew they got locked up for that. I didn't know what I thought they all got indicted. I didn't know they got locked up for that. Because I was right there. My sister was right there. We could have been alibi, we could have been star witness for Moochie and Shorty Hawk. You feel what I'm saying? Because she's lying, man. And the thing is, I swear my twin brother grave. My brother right there. See my brother right here? My brother right here. I swear on his grave. He can turn over in his grave that girl's lying about what she said happened. This is why I'm getting involved, man. I'm going to help my homies get out of jail. She's lying, man. And then they come to find out They said the CI said they seen everything go down, but it was never no CI. The cop made the CI up, and we found that out. That's how we got this paperwork, because they hired a private investigator. That's how they got this, because the private investigator got this paperwork. Now, this is round 2, where I come in at and hire another private investigator with my high-power lawyers to free the men. They're not going to be sitting in jail. You crazy? They our leaders, man. They're the leaders of us. Whether y'all like it or not, they real men, man. They real black men. Feel what I'm saying? Let me finish reading this to y'all. All right, what did she say? She said, Greg started to pull off. I kept watching the guy, and I saw him reach his hand in the back of his waist and pull out a gun and struck the gun right in the car and shot. Now, when you say shot him, that's bullshit, man. She on the passenger side. The street side of Oxford Street. The guy's parked in front of Barbara's Hall on the painting side.
Man did get pissed whipped, though.
He's sitting down. No, Shorty Hall's short. He's bending down over the car, leaning on the door to talk to the girl. Now, while he's doing this, all you can see is his arms and his face, because his waist is damn near at the bottom of the door, because he's bent all the way over.
Man did lose his
so how the hell can she see him pull a gun out from his waist
had to do
through a door
you understand me?
at nighttime?
But
come on, man. It's bullshit. I believe them cops could have rehearsed her into saying that shit, man. Believe that. All right, it say, I kept waiting. Let me see. The car went a short distance, maybe 2 car lengths, and started going to the left. I looked at Greg to see what he was thinking about going to the left, and I noticed that Greg's head was back, and his eyes were rolled up, and I couldn't see hardly anything but the whites in his eyes. Blood was coming out of
see how slow I'm reading?
Both nostrils.
I ain't got no basketball.
I threw the car in park. I jumped out the car and
see how my eyes look like he's squeaking?
To watch Greg. She was in the back seat.
I
went back to the Atlantic gas station and flagged down a cop. Now, you see what she said? She said, I went back to the Atlantic gas station, right? Now, I'm going to go back up here on her testimony. She said the gas station was called Texaco, right? So I think it was like an A+. I think it was like an A+. No fucking Texaco, no Atlantic. We ain't got no fucking. When you ever heard us have an Atlantic gas station in Philly? I mean, and that's right there how we catch it in the lie right there. Because she said right here, she said.
Because they didn't fake one, they didn't have him close. You know what? You know how they could have beat this case? This is how they could have beat this case. All they had to do. Because the feds was watching at 12 o'clock at night.
The gas station was
the
Texaco.
The feds seen everything they had on.
We were just about on the side of the Texaco when a guy hit the hood of the car. Now, she said that, right? Now, how the heck she get to Atlantic gas station? We went back to Atlantic gas station and flagged somebody down. But you up the street. Come on now. First you said it was Texaco. Now you saying it's Atlantic?
I was last yeah. Because after that,
and they typed it down, wrote it down. They probably let her write it down. Or she probably recorded it. The cop typed it up.
And then we should holler.
You know, now my thing is,
you know what I mean?
That's inconsistent testimony.
Something talking about dying.
You know, I'm not disputing that the boy died. I'm just saying the evidence don't support.
All those fly shit. You was talking some fly shit.
They say that.
You talking about the more diligent.
It says, I noticed that Greg.
Gangsters. You stand me?
I drew the car. I said, I put the car in park. Jackie can't watch him. I went to the gas station. Flagged down a cop and told him that my husband had been shot.
Fucking nut ass
went to
nigga.
Greg's aid.
Y'all see me talking to a fucking mob boss?
House on the corner of.
Oh man, who can else do that? Who can else fuck y'all know can talk to a mob boss about a fucking homicide, man? Oh man, sometimes I gotta get in my bag and wake you niggas up out here, man. I'm not no ordinary nigga, man. You got me on here with these cockroaches, man. You know what I mean? Certifying this thing, man. You see something, man. What you think happened to a nigga that see something? Where you go at? Man, listen, what happened? I just heard a loud noise and started laughing. What happened? I just heard a loud noise and started laughing. You should have seen the movie. He talk that fly shit. You should have seen the movie. What happened up there, twin? Oh, man, I heard a loud noise, man, and started laughing, man. Oh, you should have seen the movie. That's how that conversation went when I got down Richard Island. You should have seen the movie. You know, because Mooch was around the corner at the parking lot. Man, Shorty Hawk sitting there while he talking to the shorty. Yeah, man, you know. Niggas was trying to get them out the way, so, you know, niggas try to get a little buckshot out of there. We get up out of there, though. Now, that other cop, boy, used to be a cop. He lying, man. Fuck. Listen, I'm telling y'all, man. Niggas ain't had no three-piece suits on, man. You understand? The woman got one thing right out of all the things she said. She said one of them had them cushion things, and they showed a jacket joint, you know what I mean? I think that was Jim Jim. Jim Jim, the one that got killed, who I showed y'all, that was with Alvin. Jim had that on. Jim was there? I'll show you what Jim had on, though. Jim looked like Bobby Brown, man. Jim had the Bobby Brown whole facade. Him and my brother say cool. Remind me of, yeah, them two remind me of a, you know, Bobby Brown, 1988 Bobby Brown. I'm about to show y'all who I'm talking about. A lot of you niggas don't understand this shit. Y'all think this is a game, man. Oh, we all talk. I mean, when I first started talking about this Richard Island shit and all this shit, that niggas say, oh, man, oh, they heard you talking about Daryl Butler. Heard you mention this name. I'm talking about Richard Island niggas really felt some type of way in a way. Talking about, why did I say certain people's names? Like I put a motherfucking gun in their hand and said they blew somebody's head off or something. That's what type of, how they was coming at me. Like, what, nigga? Because I mentioned niggas' names, just shouting their name out. Get the fuck out of here, man. Don't get the fuck out of here, nigga. I ain't 15, nigga. I ain't 13, nigga. Y'all was like gangsters to me when I was 13, nigga. I'm the wolf now. You niggas ain't, y'all rusty. I ain't a rusty nigga, man. Plus, they say, what they say, where he go at, huh? The bull going around saying Hockey Raw sold that thing. That thing I showed y'all. I said, damn, Hockey, I heard you sold that situation, man. They say he sold him. How did he sell him? How did he sell him if he still got him? I don't sell anything, man. We don't throw shit away. We just want you to play yourself so you can play yourself. Hawk ain't got the situations, man. Hawk, man, saying this, step up if you want to get hurt. Why I'm here, I like to think mom and dad, because they knew the time. I'm about to show y'all that picture real fast of them boys, man, them gangsters, man. Y'all ready to see them gangsters? You know what I mean? How the boy said, put a one in the chat. They be fucking me up when they be making niggas put a one in the chat. Hit this, hit that. Niggas be tripping. But I'm about to show you Jim though, because Jim, yeah, you know, I remember everybody was there because I remember everybody that hugged me and gave me the hug. But I'm about to show you who the boy cousin was and all that. Who they said was the cousin. Now he got amnesia, said that wasn't his cousin, man. How you introduce somebody to somebody, and then when the shit hit the fan, you say you don't remember it happening? No, you gonna remember, nigga. You know what I mean? You gonna remember, all right, nigga, I'm out here. You had a homie out there to make sure niggas act right. I had niggas out here. That's why niggas ain't coming to court on me, because I had niggas out here. Yeah. Go holler at them niggas, man. What's going on, man? You niggas pull their hands with that nigga. That's y'all neighborhood, man. How you niggas gonna do that to Hockey Raw? You know we don't play like that. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas threw shells at me, 90 going north. Y'all threw all type of shit at me. And y'all niggas still out here breathing and walking around. Anybody do what y'all niggas did? Y'all niggas went to the police. Nigga, I ain't go to the police. I'm telling y'all to do that. Y'all niggas want to go sing on me. You know what I mean? Niggas start singing like the Blue Notes. I'm looking for that picture for y'all right now, man. The Jim joint. I showed y'all the other day, Jim. But I'm trying to figure out what's Jim in these pictures. You know what I mean? Because Jim had the suit on. You know, Jim had like a tailor-made suit, like one of them Bobby Brown Johns. You know how motherfucker got a Bobby Brown suit on? I could have sure he was in these fucking pictures right here, man. Where's he Jim at? Matter of fact, let me see if he in these pictures. Now I got all my phones with me, so I'm gonna show y'all these pictures. Cause Jim, he was on the picture with Alvin. Well, him and Alvin in the same picture. And he the one that had that suit on. He the only one that had that no, hold up, matter of fact. I think Sam might have had a brown suit on. And yep. Jim had like a black one on. But Moochie had a double-breasted suit on. He had like he had a silk shirt on or a rayon shirt, but he had no fucking double-breasted suit on. You know what I mean? So what happened was, I'm thinking that police boy, he probably seen other niggas with shit on. You know what I mean? But it's nowhere in the world he could have seen what went down, man. Couldn't have seen it. There's only one nigga that could. It's only three people that could have been the cameraman that night. Three people that only could have been the cameraman that really could have been the cameraman. And Main Man couldn't have been the cameraman. He couldn't have been the cameraman. He probably was across the street somewhere and then heard some shit and then figured that it was that's what he had to assume, because how could you just put that together in your head like that and just give somebody a case and like that? You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here, man. That don't make no sense. Y'all ain't lock nobody up on the scene of the crime. Y'all ain't find no gun or nothing and all that. And if you a cop, right, you off duty, you got a weapon on you. So why you ain't say halt, freeze and all that? Why you ain't say, yo, halt, freeze, stop? You know what I mean? You're a cop. You know what I mean? And you didn't say halt, freeze. You didn't follow him and say, I'm in pursuit. I'm in a chase. I got the suspects in front of me and 3 cars ahead of me and I need backup. What happened to all that? What happened to them police procedures? Oh, they're lying. I hate a liar, man. A nigga that lied, you can't trust him, man. And I know they lying, man. Because that ain't what happened, man. And motherfuckers going around the internet, the same old niggas, the same ass, nut-ass niggas that wasn't even born, saying the same nut-ass shit. Or he had road rage, and he told Shorty Hawk to handle his business. That ain't what the fuck happened, man. You mean to tell me a motherfucker claimed it was road rage, and they got in an argument, and he said banging. Now, if anybody been on Oxford Street, there's nowhere in the world you can have road rage on a one-way street if you're going straight up the street. It ain't like it's a two-way, a big-ass street. Like, come on, man. It don't even make no sense, man. Now, then they going to say if it was road rage, why in these transcripts to say they ran away? If they ran away, that means they was never in the car. If they was never in the car, there was never no road rage. But they say in the paper, it was road rage. So it's like, why? See, that's what I'm saying, man. It's like defamation of character, lying on motherfuckers' names. I don't like shit like that, but I mean, I just don't like it, man. I just think it's absurd. You know, I just think it's bullshit that I have to look through these pictures again and find these pictures, man. And y'all can't even tell me where I found them at yesterday. The JBM right here, man. Alvin had that fly-ass suit on, y'all. Tailor-made, Joe. You know what I mean? Even when they was up high rollers, man. This is my uncle one from the 1950s that I was telling y'all about. the 1950 gangsters, the Black Mafia, the 1950s. Before the Black Mafia, the first one is my great uncle Billy, my mother uncle. And this guy right here tried to rob my aunt and them dope house with the black hat on. He wound up getting shot by a family member. And, you know, my Uncle Smiley stayed there while my cousin jumped over the gate and got away, and my Uncle Smiley took the case. He got hooked on dope, and he wanted some dope for free, and my family wouldn't give it to him, so he stuck him up and tied him up and all this little goofy shit. And my cousin got out the being tied up and banged him while he was like trying to get away going up the street. And I think he wanted some money to leave it alone, some old shit. But he wound up being one of the OGs from the neighborhood, so he wasn't no nut-ass nigga. He just got hooked on dope. And, you know, he paid for that shit, man. And the thing is, my cousin, the one that did it, allegedly, he went on to be a great musician for celebrities and all that. Y'all seen that gold album in my aunt's house? Yeah, I mean, he wasn't only playing drums. He had a drum in his hand, and he wasn't playing. And you would look at him and think he had never heard a fly, allegedly. Allegedly. I wasn't there, so I'm saying allegedly. That's just what I heard. I mean, you know, you hear a lot of things in this world. Now, I'm just trying to get to that picture for y'all. Now, this boy right here, the Shula boy, the Shula boy was getting all that money back in the day. This is the one that introduced Moochie to that cop at the party. And when Moochie asked him about it again, he told me he don't remember introducing them. You know? And this is the one that's on the picture with me and my twin brother. In the same background as that. That day on that picture. They got a clear picture. I don't know who got them clear pictures, though, but they're going to surface one day. Here you go right here. This is Jim that was there that night with that suit on with the cushions and the shoulder pads. This Alvin, a drug lord that they said was unalived by the Colombians, who was supposed to have been his connect. But I was told some other shit happened on the make-believe side of things. The same thing they said Little Man ain't really dead. Same thing they said Alpo ain't really dead. So all these motherfuckers that's drug dealers that don't really supposed to be dead. Yeah, shit real, man. I'm not making none of this shit up either, man. You know, I know the information. But he got killed up High Rollers. Jim from Frankfurt, who was there that night when, you know, when that shit jumped off. So when the girl said somebody had pads in a suit jacket, he had the pads in his jacket, you know, looking like Bobby Brown. You understand me? And Sam had a nice suit on. The one got bathed by my aunt, but, you know, they just was partying and all that. So actually, it was 5 of us, 33 of us, and we just was there chilling. Motherfuckers start popping shots, and we didn't know what the fuck. Everybody just started running. Everybody just ran at the same time. Well, actually, I seen the car go up the street and just stop. It was like it just was like, yeah. So, you know, and then, you know, but I didn't leave. I didn't, leave with them, because I didn't come with them. I did get a ride down Richard Island, though. Went down to the JBM hallway, allegedly, went down Richard Island. What happened? Oh, that shit wild up there, man. I heard a loud noise, man, and started laughing. You know, so you understand something, right? Moochie wasn't there. That's why he asked me what happened. Because he was around the corner. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but, you know, we was out there for a minute. And that car came up trying to see what's up with the light out. They was coming from another club. You know what I mean? Y'all came out, wanted to party, you know what I mean? Y'all one club to another club and all that. And just imagine if I'd have went straight home from that first club. You know? Sure, I have no idea, man, how that shit was, man. You ever see Wildlife when a cameraman is this close and he can stop this animal from killing another animal, but he don't do it. Now, just imagine you're right close up on some shit, and shit just happens. You can't control it, like, and then you don't know where it's coming from. You know, so I mean, how's it road rage? The paperwork right here. Where the paperwork at? Paperwork right here. It don't say shit about nobody saying beep the horn, but the girl did say somebody was knocking on the hood of the car and came over to the side like playing. Why would somebody come out of a club who just left a wedding, Aaron Jones' wedding, fly ass clothes, diamond jewelry and all that on, just to come fuck with somebody's car out of nowhere? It don't make no sense, man. You know, how can somebody come out of a club? You just been in there, probably was gambling in the bathrooms. A couple times I went up in the barber's hall, seen Shorty Hawk gambling in the bathroom with all his diamonds and shit on, gambling at the dice game and all that. And I'm talking to them and talking to other drug lords. That ain't down with the JBM. You know how I'm coming with my other team and I see them in there. Give them a hug and everything, whatever, boom, boom. And a lot of people didn't like them. But I knew them, so it was like I'm with certain people that didn't like them and all that. Well, shit was crazy, but everybody was in there. I'm gonna say what I had on that day. I had a Timberwolves shirt on, a Timberwolves, the basketball team. I had a Timberwolves shirt on, which was like a bluish greenish t-shirt with some shorts on, right? With the high top green Gucci's on. Ooh. Fucking them up that day. Same day we got in a high-speed chase for the police. And then Salim told me, you know, everybody's gonna be at Barber's Hall because Aaron got married. Man, I'm on a run, man. I ain't go back on the home pass. You understand me? And when I get locked back up, I escape the first week in September that same year. Mikey escaped when he went out the courtroom 2-3 weeks later. Then we team up. Now what's left of the JBM is Buttons, light skin Buttons, E, the one I showed you a picture of, and a few other people. But we rolling with them motherfuckers that's, you understand me, they're supposed to be, you know, in charge of the situation that's out. We were Buttons, light skin Buttons. Every Buttons got killed in Jersey or some shit like that. I don't know, but Big Head Pooh, it's like these niggas was like, and Buttons, believe it or not, Buttons could have been in the NBA. A lot of niggas could have been in the NBA. These niggas is gangsters running full court basketball inside of King Center, and man, Mikey in there with guns on us, bodyguarding all these drug lords while they running basketball. Just me and my brother bodyguarding them because they had war with some other niggas. So man, Mikey in there, like, let them niggas come in if they want to. So when the dude came home from college and threw the basketball after I made this jump shot, and Big Head Pooh right hand man, no, Big Head, what I mean, Big Head Pooh is there from Blumberg, and he was down with Buttons. So they running full court, so it's me, Mikey, and Big Head Pooh playing around with the basketball. I made this nice jump shot, and the boy came home from college, he threw the ball down the other end, because they running full court, but he had to throw the ball. Big Head Pooh was like, you want to let that nigga, Big Head Pooh was like, you want to let that nigga disrespect your twin brother like that? Mikey got the long leather trench coat on. I got the butter leather jacket on, all black. You know what I mean? Got all black on. I got the black Gucci's on, some black jeans with some black velour pants on, the nice butter leather jacket. Hit the jump shot, go in. Boom! Nigga hate and throw it. That's what my brother did to that nigga in front of everybody. Mikey walked over to that nigga with that 380, that James Bond 380 black joint. What you just? I'm trying to imitate my twin brother real fast. But I ain't going to do it fast because I know he said it fast. But I'm going to say it aggressively, but not fast. He walked over to this boy, had the gun out and everything. He said, you disrespect my twin brother? Go get that fucking basketball. You ever disrespect my twin brother like that again? Go get that fucking basketball, nigga. That nigga got that basketball, right? Gave us the ball, right? Now, we get in an argument with brother Tino. He got killed a few weeks after my brother got killed, but he was a real gangster, took money, hurt niggas, and was burning niggas out of bricks, selling them phone books. Yup, and they caught him on Broad and Hunting Park and Swiss cheese the whole car up. So whoever he did that to, niggas wanted him, right? But anyway, we arguing with him. But I already read his energy knowing he ain't no joke. So they all in the huddle talking. And mind you, we with Buttons. And Buttons remind me of Charles Barkley. They don't look alike, but they like favor as far as they height and everything and the way he played ball. So they knew Buttons before we did. They knew him, we know him from the JBM, but they knew him since they was young boys. So we sitting there talking calm, but T aggressive. So we noticed it. Mikey knows it too, but I don't say nothing, man, because I know this is, you know what I mean, they twins, but we don't know that they mom and father know our mom and father. So he say, Buttons is, you know, ain't on nobody's side or whatever, and this, that, and the third, and he on the dude's side and not outside. That's what they trying to say, but just to calm it down. So T say, man, he ain't 300% on this. He 1,000% on them twins' side. Because what it was, I think, in the T own little way, no disrespect to him, may he rest in peace. Shout out to his brother E. But I think T was acting like that because, man, Mikey's name was ringing. And we young as shit, we 17. These niggas is like 27, 25 and shit like that. And we 17. And our name was ringing like a motherfucker, man. And we just like, these niggas is gangsters. And we pulling a gun out on the game. And we supposed to be bodyguarding these niggas. That shit got heated right in the fucking King Center. In the middle of the floor, nigga, about disrespecting my jump shot. So Mikey paid a young boy $10 to go get the gun out the trash can. I don't know who that young boy was, but he had to be like 11 to 10. We 17. Mikey paid that fucking young boy to go get that gun out the trash can. And we got up out of there. And I'm going to tell you what day it was on. It was on Halloween. Halloween 1990. We had this little small little white car. And we got it from Nate. And we took Fell home. We was taking these niggas home. These niggas needed bodyguards, man. You know what I mean? Man, Mikey taking these niggas home. You know, and Mikey used to mess with one of the Schuler's nieces. He messed with the niece, Dee Dee. Yeah, Mikey was messing with her. Sure was. Yeah. Mikey, that was, this Jim again. Jim had gotten the JBM. See how they used to dress? Look. Frankfurt, man. Jim was a boy. He was a gat. You know what I mean? He had to prove himself. But let me tell you how he got in the JBM. Now, even though Mikey was in the JBM first, Mikey wanted to be next to Aaron Jones like a motherfucker, but they let Jim get that spot. And I'm thinking because, you know, we 17. Mikey 16. Jim probably like 26 at the time. He was old. He was like probably like 5-6 years older than us, right? But the people he was hanging with, they in the clubs. Man, Mikey couldn't probably get in certain spots at a certain time, you know, because we look very young and all that. He hanging with them and all. Mikey snapped on him. Mikey ain't like that. Mikey was mad as shit. And then he got in a big argument of Elmwood skating ring. Because Mikey put Booby under the wing and gave him the name Booby Raw. And Mikey, my twin brother, C, from 28 Jefferson, y'all seen a picture of him before, with the other Mikey Raw. And me and C was locked up together. But that night, it was C from 28 Jefferson, Booby Raw, my twin brother. They went up southwest Philadelphia, where all the JBM and Gangsters is at, up Elmwood Skate. And they was gambling outside the skating ring. And Mikey and them robbed everybody out there. Shit was crazy at the time. The JBM had dismantled. So now Mikey taking it to these niggas. He taking it to them, man. Robbing everything. So why you got Booby up here? Mike said, nigga, he a raw, nigga. That's Booby raw now. Fuck out of here, nigga. we wasn't no, that's why I try to tell you, man, like, man, Mikey was different niggas. We ain't get fucked. On this picture right here, Mikey went at a top boss, nigga. That's doing life right now for Leslie knocking a lot of niggas off, man. And he was about to go through something, my twin brother outside of Chuck's. They in Chuck's, Oregon. I had just met Quazim earlier that day. And I'm like, that's my twin brother, Quaz, because Mikey came out first. He told him to come outside. Mikey came outside. Mikey don't know this nigga is the Grim Reaper, the Undertaker. He don't know this, you know. So when Mikey come out first, Coogee rapping him out there, Mikey say something to Coogee rap, then the ball come out. He see me, I like, come in, man. He said, what's up? I said, that's my twin brother. I mean, come on, man. Man, you just met earlier today on the block, nigga, around, and some real gangsters introduced me to you, man, because I'm a gangster. That's my fucking brother, and he's a gangster. Mikey start talking that JBM shit, nigga, get down, lay down, nigga, just barely making it, you know what I mean? What is it started something? Guess what happened after that? After I ceased that shit, think about it, it's the second time I stopped Quazim from getting busy. So they went back up in there, got drunk. Mike had all this cocaine on it. They in VIP inside Chuck's, females and everything. They having a cocaine party up in that bitch, man. Like, that's what niggas did. I'm talking about as far as the elite. Mikey was passing that shit out like he was a kingpin up in that bitch, man. Like, if you go to clubs back then, y'all know niggas got high off there. I'm not leaving shit out, man. Shit really went down like this. So anyway, we up Barber's Hall another time. I'm up there. Mikey fucking with one on Mark baby mom. I met her that same night that Quazim and Mikey about to go through something to Chuck's. I met one on Mark baby mom. Yeah, Miss what's her name? Miss McKnight. From, I think it's her last name, she's a CO, but I met her and then she had the green Gucci's on, the Guess jeans. I pulled her, get a number, but I really couldn't deal with her because I was dealing with somebody else that was around me too much, Nene. So one day she called the crib, my mom's crib, talked to her a couple of times. Then one time she called, Mikey answered the phone. I just let Mikey talk to her. You know how awkward that is? When she called, I answered, and she was asking for my twin brother after I'm the one pulled that got the number. That was a big situation. Because Mikey on the phone arguing with this nigga. This nigga calls baby mom. Mikey, nigga, who this? Nigga, this one on Mark, nigga. Mikey said, nigga, it's JBM, nigga. Fuck you talking about? They arguing back and forth. He know who Mikey is. This nigga fly by in a blue Fleetwood caddy by Barber's Hall. Look at me. He used to ride around with an Uzi on him. I'm like, but I got a gun on me with 3 bullets and 9, but that ain't shit. He got an Uzi. So anyway, he ride by, look at him. He look at me, don't say nothing. But I can't get in Barber's Hall because Nene, who I used to mess with, she fucked it up for me because I went in there with her. But the owner of Barber's Hall, daughter, used to like me. So I'm just starting to know her, talk to her. And because I went in there with Nene gonna tell him I'm with her, that's my girl. And the girl got mad and made her father kick me out the club, man. And I wasn't even with Nene no more, but she still was like family to me, so I couldn't front on her. But I couldn't even argue with her, man. So I can't go in. So they ride by. Boom. So now I said all that to say this. Quazim pull up. It's Quazim, Ego, and Tall Omar. They pull up. Now, all of them locked up, doing life. Lord Derek wasn't there at the time. It just, Lord Derek might have been there. Was Lord Derek there? He might have been there, but they pull up in a Jaguar, and they park on the pavement in front of Barber's Hall. So when they come up on the door, poo-pooing on them in there. They went up in there. That's when he had the burgundy LSC Mark 7 with the white seats and shit inside. So I'm outside with a gun on me, really making sure if anything jump off and they come outside, I'm going to just blast the nigga or whatever. Because, you know, I'm outside, I can't go in. They walk up and say, yo, you know that boy Poo-Poo? I said, y'all know what about him? He said he smacked my girl, my young girl, to go to Gratz, you know what I mean? And told her to go get who she gonna go get, this, that, and the third. So we up here. Remember I told y'all, niggas don't get killed for owing money. Niggas get killed by women. They was about to knock this boy off, man. And what I say? I said, listen, man. Poo Poo, that's my brother, man. He thorough, man. He one of us. I can't like that at all, man. They all hugged me and left. Stopped that boy from losing his life, man. That nigga would have got Swiss cheese by them niggas. Them niggas ain't no fucking joke, man. Them niggas ain't playing, man. At all. So little Donnie Ryder, that's locked up, that, you know what I mean, Lehigh Avenue. So, man, Donnie get in the car. He pull out, you know what I mean, he start playing NWA. We riding around, we both got guns on us. Him and Mikey had did something around the corner at the Pizza Hut. Lit that motherfucker with the Mac 10s. Man, him did something with the Tommy guns and all that. So now we riding around, because I can't get in Barber's Hall until I said, pull them in there. So we riding around. And everything. He pulled a bag of powder out. So, you know, we riding around. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. In 88, drug lords snorted coke, man. Like Scarface. They wouldn't look like they was crackheads or nothing, but these niggas snort coke because they knee deep in the game, man. Them niggas dropping shit and all. You gotta just make niggas, I guess, get the edge or whatever. So we ride around and listen to fuck the police and shit like that. With the bag and all that snorting and all. I know he said, don't tell nobody, twin. Let nobody know. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, man. I'm a gangster, nigga. Like, we riding around. I'm on the run. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? But I ain't no drug addict or no shit like that. I'm 17. And with these gangsters and all that. So we riding around, whatever. Remember, y'all, this ain't no like y'all see niggas on crack and niggas with their pockets hanging out, niggas begging. Niggas that got money and females and all that, they snorted cocaine. Even rich people. It was like a rich man drug. Anyway, we go back around there, and I tell Poo Poo what happened, man. You know, we get locked up, right? So when we get locked up, I'm over Holmesburg to run the Taqui and Rab, Mary Avenue, and they both was about to get sentenced, and they had this ring with these 10 diamonds in it, and I was about to go to court, and I stopped on their block to talk to them early in the morning. And they tried to talk me out my ring. But I should have just gave it to them because they were my old heads, man. They could have had that ring. But the next time I run into them, we upgraded for it. And now Quazim is like the captain or something running the Nation of Islam. I see all the niggas that getting money as gangsters. That's like real ferocious. A lot of them in the Nation of Islam, they get to move and shake through the nation. They get a lot of shit done. There's some street shit too. So I'm on E Block with him, and he used to get the dope in, a lot of dope in. And the guards didn't pay me no mind. I look real young, got a little block job, and I wasn't hot. So what I would do for my homies, I would let them give me all the drugs I put in my room, in my cell, because I was never hot. So me and Quazim had a talk one day, and then, you know, he was like, yeah, man, that fucking Poo Poo was fucking one of my baby moms. Da, da, da. So when I run into Poo Poo, he had this funny laugh. Yeah, I was fucking. I got naked pictures of it. You want to see him? And then he went through something with Boonchi. And then Nell Duell from Major Change was over Pick in Camp Hill or something. And matter of fact, Boonchi and Nell Duell from Major Change was over Pick. And they was like brothers because Nell's an enforcer. And Boonch probably needed that muscle around him because Boonch ain't no bitch though, but they started getting real cool. They started talking about shit. And he started talking about how bad he wanted Poo Poo hurt. And Nelson run to the nigga, I'm going to get him. So he run into Poo Poo. And he stepped to Poo Poo. And then him and Poo Poo have a conversation. And he said, you know why this nigga mad at me? Because I fucked his bitch or some girl or something. And it was over a female. So when he found that out, they became cool. Nell needed a lawyer, and Poo Poo helped him get a lawyer. He said, I will always fuck with Poo, because Poo helped pay for my lawyer. So every time somebody that call home from jail and I was rolling with Nell, we both be knowing the same people that call. You know what I mean? So it's like so, y'all have no idea the content, man. Like the shit I know, the things I done did, the shit I've been involved in, how the shit then went down. You know, and these niggas fighting over women. And my thing is this, right? That's a dangerous game. But when you in them trenches and you getting money, power can be through women. Like, to dominate. When you having a woman, you making her submit to you, to your will. And them niggas tender dicks. They'll hurt you by a woman, man. You know how many wars that poo-poo, but like beefs he been through because of women, man? My twin brother, man, I think he got a baby by this girl, too. Poo-poo do. And I ain't sure if Nafi got a baby by her, too. So Nafi and Poo-poo went through something before. And the baby mom, red bone, bad old motherfucker. We seen her on 19th and Cumberland, right? She was walking down this block. What you think my brother Mikey did when he saw her? Now, he got a lot of love and respect for Poo-poo and Nafi. This girl was trying to walk away from us. Mikey, she spoke to us, I spoke to her. How you doing? I used to drop shit off to her because I knew who she was. Man, Mikey had a 30-30. One of them joints you do like this, 30-30s with the clip, them rifles, Mikey threw like 3 shots at this girl. I said, Mike, why you throw shots at her? She boom, boom. She was like not that far away from me. She turned around, looked, and I don't know if she ran or not. I really ain't paying no mind after that because I ain't want to see this shit. I said, Mike, why you do that? He said, man, fuck that bitch. That bitch got our homies going to war against each other because of her. Yeah, niggas is going to war against for hoes, man. All the gangsters I know, ferocious ones, about them women. Niggas is crazy about women, man. No lie. 2 females that Moochie used to deal with, right? Sam Dyson's sister, Angie. Mikey was messing with her sister, Nene. And Mikey told me Angie liked me, right? This other girl was a car full of females. And I had gotten a car with them at Barber's Hall. I think I brought a ride, and they was going to Barber's Hall. And they let me get in the car with them because they was attracted to me, right? And she mentioned Moochie name. And I said, that's my people's. Oh, that's my baby. And as soon as she said that, I said, oh, this is my stop right here. I got that car, and she really was, I'm talking about people, baby moms, like a lot of niggas, girls looking at me, lusting on me, give me that look like they want me for breakfast. Like, I could be in the kitchen, and they could be in the kitchen, and then they'd turn around like they trying to get some off a shelf so I could see their ass. All this shit was going on. Anybody else would have got the draws and fucked them and all that. But I'm not no slimy nigga, man. I can't be in your face and go behind your back and do some dumb shit like that, man. No. You know what I mean? And women are very spontaneous. They very sneaky, man. That's dangerous, man. Don't you know women got the power enough to get you knocked off by your own homie? Yeah, if he love her enough, he can get you out. She can get you out the way. It can be a jealousy thing. I've seen it happen before. I'm Frankfurt. You know what this girl said to me? Well, you just mad because you're not in the position I'm in. And this is my best friend, girlfriend, saying this to me, not knowing that me and Mikey's the one that helped this nigga be thorough, be a hustler and all that. And we only around people because we love the people we be around. We don't be around people because they got money. That's never our MO. But this girl was thinking like that. Right? So, well, you just mad because you ain't in the position I'm in. Now, mind you, when I came home from prison, because he brought me to the halfway house to come visit me. And she said that shit, man. I was hurt. And I told him about it, right? The next time I saw her, she was in one of my homies' faces. Joey Prada, down the club at Delaware Avenue. This nigga get major money from 17th and Jefferson. And she around him because he a high maintenance rich nigga. And I said, yo, don't you know your shorty was in Joey Prada face? You know what this nigga go back and do? He go back and tell the girl that I said it. I was mad at this nigga, man. You know what she gonna say? Your temper to him. Your temper, what I tell you about your temper. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Yo, when I tell you I felt like I was betrayed by my best friend for a broad, I come back up there. Ring the bell. This is when they thought I was going to rob Kabani. I rang the bell. Boom, 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 boom. His girl look out the window. She see me. She see the brand new fucking Lexus. Guess what she do? Hey, Hakeem. Now she hey Hakeem and the shit out me now. Before she could, I want to take her place. Now it's dick eating time. Oh no, ho. I ain't speaking to you. Matter of fact, this ain't gonna be a long conversation. I'll be back, homie. Come back. And the next thing you know, oh, I ain't want to tell you Kabani had $150,000 in the trunk. What you mean? I ain't want you to rob him. See, y'all don't understand, man. The media can make you look like a pussy or can make you look like Frankenstein. If they want you, they're going to make the world hate you. Come on, man. They railroad us, y'all. They lock all us the fuck up. The whole time they set the play up. Put the drugs in their neighbor. Let them get the money. Let's lock them all the fuck up. How many kids they left out there? Let's get them next. Get them a 10-year run and go lock them up. Get them a 5-year run. Come and lock them up. Oh, yeah, how many jails we got made? Listen. 2010, the year was, I think it was 2006. 2006, 2007, either they was talking about it or they was starting to do it. They closed 100 schools in Philadelphia. 100 public schools that people, families and families and families was going to. They shut these schools down, and at the time, we only had 6 penitentiaries. In the 1980s, we had 6 penitentiaries. Rockview, Dallas, Graysford, Camp Hill, Western, Pittsburgh, and another jail right now. Peep game. 10 years later, we got 43 institutions. They closed these schools down, opened up all these institutions, and you know why they opened up these institutions? For 2 reasons. To slow the black man down from rising up and to help save all those counties out in western Pennsylvania that was starving out because they had no jobs, factories, and all that shit that left these little towns. And now what they got to do to save these communities? They got to get these people jobs. They become correctional officers. They work in food service, maintenance, all type of shit that they benefit off of by having these jails. And after that, they start building Walmarts, little mini malls, gas stations, and all this shit so everybody can eat in these neighborhoods on the hard labor of setting the black man up to go to jail. How do I know this? Because I remember how many schools got closed, and I remember how many jails they had in 84, 85, and how many they had in 94 when I went upstate. And then in the year 2005, before I went home, my last 6 months in prison, incarcerated, they had me outside the jail in the trailers, and we used to go off the prison grounds to go in the neighborhoods. And that's how I used to see who had what job and what they was building. You know what the guard told me when I was in the hole? When I was at Cole Township in 95? I'm hiding from this one guard because my cell was on the end. And I was hiding behind this wall in my cell while they was doing night count. It was this really old guard. I was playing like so he couldn't see me. And he was scared to death. He couldn't see me. He didn't know if I escaped or not. So he got the flashlight. I come from out the side and laugh at him. I'm like, man, I said, Pops, man, you old ass. What you doing working here? You old as shit, man. You know what he told me? He said, it's either this or welfare. I bust out laughing. And he said, they welfare ain't food stamps. Guess what they welfare is out there? Gonna fuck you up when I tell you this. They welfare is a basket full of fruit, canned goods, powdered milk, and shit like that. From the local fire department. That's what they get them. They was doing fucked up. They was fucked up in the game. And they look down on black people. Because now, mind you, these are poor white trash that giving these jobs, but they don't got no money. So when the fast city slickers come to these jails, getting visits, talking slick and all that, and then the guard tell them, slow down, tuck your shirt in. We ID at. They get into an argument because the guard don't know how to talk to nobody from the city that's black. They never had a conversation or confrontation with nobody from the city. So all this shit is new to them. So someone's like, man, what you stop me for? Man, I ain't did nothing, man. Dang. Oh, now when you do that, oh, what's your ID? You threaten me and my family. You get 90 days in the hole for that. All because there's a miscommunication through the lingo. And I watched it happen, so I know they're going to try to set me up, but I ain't fall for it. So one of them down the child walking. This one, Shorty Hawk, was at Cole Township with me, and every Saturday I used to go to Talim service and bring him over food and shit. And this one, he told me my brother Beans, it's on the picture, he told me Beans was looking out for him, sending me money and shit. I didn't know Beans knew him. Yeah, so one day I'm walking. You got to walk outside your unit to go everywhere. So you out, even though it's like a college campus, there's grass and all that. You can't walk on the grass. You got to walk on the path, the concrete path. Now look, it's cold as shit. Even though you surrounded around barbed wires, you still outside. So one day I'm walking past the gym, past the building, walking down this walkway to go to the chow hall. So I bust out laughing, but I'm doing it to be smart. So the guard even going to ask me for my ID. They sometimes ask for your ID. You got your ID on you, they could write you up. They were dickheads like that. So I'm laughing, because I'm really laughing at these guards, because they laughing, but I'm laughing at how stupid they look. So the guard say something real fast, and my answer is going to either put me in a hole, or I don't know. So he said, what's so funny? In like a racist way. What's so funny? Gotta think fast, man. You know what I said? So I was just thinking about this joke I heard. He said, oh, all right. I know so bad he wanted to know my joke, man. I had one on standby for him, though. Because you know, the white people, they love jokes. They love to be the joke at the dinner table. They just love jokes, man. White people love comedy, man. They love it. They love comedy. You know, and I seen them trick a lot of people out of going to the hole, man. See, my write-ups going to the hole was for punching people in the face and shit like that. I ain't go to the hole for no bullshit unless I was already in the hole and the guard gave me a direct order. So, like, you know, I was fishing, like fishing rod and sending people food and all that. But the one time I sent the shit down, it wasn't nothing in there but wet toilet paper. And I was doing it to be funny. But I knew the guard was going to come and take the line. So I was like, oh, man, the guard took the shit. I had it for you, man. Because, you know, everybody can go to the store. But if you want DC status, you don't want to get by, like, paper, pencils, deodorant, lotion, cosmetics, and envelopes. When you on AC status, you could buy real commissary food and all that. And motherfuckers see me going to the store every week with that big-ass bag of commissary, nigga starving. So this one motherfucker used to get smart with me, right? Nut-ass nigga. But he only was doing it to be geographical, but he ain't know me from the trenches. So he like, yo, man. So, I got you. Send the shit down to him. But I realized niggas was scared to go to the hole. Niggas talk tough, but I just got out the hole for punching somebody in the face. So niggas scared of me. They know I hurt them. So now we all locked in for the riot. So when they come and I'm sending the shit down to them in a bag, I had this type of bag like this. I sent it in the bag like this. That bag. I sent in this bag like this. They give you a bag like this upstate, right? And it's a Macy's bag, by the way. So the bag is coming down on a fishing line, right? So the police intercepted. So I'm on the door like, damn, man, damn it. So he like, man, what's that? I said, that was your shit, man. You see him trying to send it to you? It was going in his cell and everything. It was a straight line going down. I'm on the second tier, on the bottom tier. So, you know, you'd be surprised how this shit go from over the tier and they send it down. So when the police came and got the wet toilet paper, because he hit the intercom of my cell, he said, because I was under James Price, he said, Price, you don't give me that bag of commissary, man, I'm going to write you up. I'm like, a bag of commissary? I said I was sending whatever you caught in that bag, that was in that bag. No, man, you know, you was sending that guy some food. That was a dummy joint. I said, man, he said, well, I'm writing you up. I said, man, do what you got to do, man. I'm not giving you my fucking commissary. You fucker like you. So he wrote me up, right? So he wrote me up, right? I'm already in the hole. So what I did was they give you a piece of paper to write on, like an inmate version of what happened. What happened? You got witnesses and all that. So that's what I did. So I blinked the light on and off, hit the door so he could look at me, right? So when he came to look at me, I showed him the paper to write up on the door. So, you know, he looking at me. Because, you know, you got a door, but you got the window on your door going like a rectangle. Everything else is door. So it's like this much that straight down that you can see out you know, because it's glass right there. So I'm showing him the write-up. So I'm ripping the inmate version part up. Fuck your write-up. He was mad as shit, right? So everybody banging on the door. Because I done that, right? This is the time OJ was on trial. When OJ got found not guilty, everybody was banging the fuck on them doors, man. Then out of all this shit, man, I might have got a write-up. A dumbass write-up because I ain't give up my food, right? So, you know, we rebellion. It's like us against them. It's a riot just jumped off. So they don't give a fuck about us. They already lied on me and gave me all these fucking bogus ass charges. I ain't even did shit to nobody, but they threw the charges on me. So we be up on the vent all night long just talking war stories. You know what I mean? And the white boy Robert Wade, he was from Pittsburgh, but this wrestler was in WWF. His niece, they was getting high. They wanted to rob the uncle. He wanted to get killed. It was a big thing. So he was telling about his war stories, how the man got killed, how they did it, and all this. Everybody telling their little war stories. We playing chess through the vents, like playing chess, like calling the pieces out and all that, the numbers and the letters and all that. We doing all that shit. So while we doing all that, he tells about his situation and all that, right? He used to tell me when it's my turn to talk, he'd be like, roll them. like we movie producers. Now mind you, y'all know that I'm a good, like, I can tell stories real good. So I'm on a vent talking to 3 other cells, talking about what happened. I'm like, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, we can hear you. I'm keep going. They on the phone all night long till the sun come up. We talking about shit that happened in the trenches. Yup. Robert Wade, he was the only white Muslim up there. Only white one up there. Yup, and we looked out for each other, man. And then the guard gonna come on the block and say, this is your annual fishing derby. He get a bag of tobacco, some bugler. Niggas ain't smoked cigarettes in months. So he taped it to the floor. And he get on the intercom. And he like, this is just what he says. He did it like 3 different times. He said, this is your annual fishing derby. Start your engine. So motherfuckers got their fishing line. They hyped up, banging on the door. Everybody trying to get that tobacco. So motherfuckers is knowing they can't get it. So they trying to go to war with each other, trying to jack each other lines and pull and go to war. So somebody on the bottom tier under me got it close to their cell. So the guard would come with a sergeant and walk like he is security and walk with the lighter in his hand. I can't make this shit up. He'd walk with the guard, a sergeant with 3 stripes on his, or walk with the guard like they militant with the lighter. And he will reward you with the light. He will make sure you get the whole bag of bugler and do like this. And give you the light. The fucking, ain't it crazy? It's crazy. So, it's just the shit that we, and then when everybody was getting their haircuts, right? And it's like at least 200 people on this one unit, and they got this chair, and they giving everybody a haircut. So everybody getting a haircut, getting all their shit taken off. So, everybody getting laughed at. Everybody. So, by the time, let me show you something. By the time it's my turn to get my hair cut, everybody laughing at me. Because they never see my hair cut low. But I got a half a toothbrush like this big, right? And while I'm in there, I got this grease, right? Now the grease, I forgot what kind of, I think it's that blue magic shit. That green grease. So my hair low. I'm training my hair, I get a regular t-shirt. So I'm brushing my hair like this. All day long. Brushing my hair. Training it. Putting the grease in it, wrapping my hair up with a shirt, laying it down. By the time they transferred me from that hole to the other hole in that jail, my shit was spinning like Superman. My shit was like, damn. And I'm ripped up because I'm doing push-ups and back arms off the zinc, right? Plus, I mean, commissary, so when I go to the other hole, my shit is round, and you don't supposed to have your shit spinning in the hole. People come out skinny looking fucked up. So now we in another hole. So now I'm on the bottom tier, and now they got us in the real hole. That was the annex. They made this whole unit out of a hole after the riot. So now they got us in the real hole. So now this one, Steady B and them, I think get locked up or found guilty for robbing a bank and allegedly killing that female cop. So now me and a boy named Hot Dog from Southwest Philly, King Sesson. So, man, he ain't like me short. He ain't like me because I know he was geographical, right? And Huckabuck was thorough shit. He was from Huckabuck was from South Philly, Southwest, West Philly, North Philly. Everybody knew Huckabuck. Huckabuck was thorough shit. So Huckabuck, I think Huckabuck and Hot Dog and Sellers, they right next door to each other. So we fight. Matter of fact, we fighting each other while we in the hole, but we fighting each other through fishing lines. So everybody fishing. Mind I'm on AC status. I can buy anything I want. So now, man, Bulldog getting like in an argument. So now this nigga want to go to war with me through the fishing lines. And how you make a fishing line? You gotta rip the edge of your sheets, like it's like a long rope, and then you tie toothpaste and shit like that. Like this toothpaste. Hold on, let me show you something. Toothpaste, how you tie, yeah, you see this toothpaste right here? Now, you would take the string, right? Let me show you something. You would take, say if this, you would tie it right here in a knot, and then you would have it like this. And you would throw this out your door. Because this is your weight. You need the weight so it can zoom. You could do it with a comb. You know what I mean? Some people do it with a comb. The more small combs, skinny ones, they do them with combs. Toothpaste, not a lot of toothpaste in it. And that's how they get you from A to B. But the craziest thing I've ever seen in jail done was, well, I'm going to tell you what happened. Me and Bulldog started fighting. And I had a thick ass line. My line was like this thick. And it was like from an old sheet, so we like pulling each sheet from the door. It's like really tug of war, what we doing. But Hot Dog think he got a pit bull. He act like he talking to a real pit bull. Get him, girl. Get him. Bite him, girl. Get him, Sasha. Get him, Sasha. He saying this shit on the door. I'm like, all right, nigga, you ain't saying that. So I'm strong, though. He heavy set, but I'm strong pulling this nigga. You ain't strong with me, nigga. I'm letting this nigga know he ain't strong. Really, we like, really, like, you know how niggas like try to see if you strong enough, trying to fill you out. We like, this we doing. I said, this nigga weak as shit. Give me that shit, nigga. So then they put me upstairs. They transferred me upstairs, right? So one day they had open meal and them glazed chocolate donuts. you know the night before, you already know what they're going to have for breakfast. I'm hungry as shit. It's Sunday night. I can't wait till Monday morning to get this fucking breakfast, man. So, you know, we up, but we ain't got our light on. You know, you got your light. If you don't have your light on, they're going to burn you for breakfast. They burned us for breakfast. You know what I did to that fucking guard that walked by us? Because this much space is open between your door and the wall. So, I went to the zinc, filled my mouth up with water. I spit on this nigga whole arm. He walked by in uniform. All this got wet. Uniform and everything. Spit all this water on his arm, right? So then I got off the door. So he couldn't see what it was. So the seller, he a crackhead from Broadhunting Park. A real crackhead, man. That nigga a crackhead. I wanted to fuck this nigga up in this month, man. It was crazy. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you what he did. This nigga, I don't know, you know we sellers. I'm on AC status. And I mean, I got, you know what I mean, access to shit and all that or whatever. And access to kite and whatever and all that. It's like a buy kite. This nigga want to save his cookies, save his cake, and tell a nigga down, you know, now I'm saying he's doing these crackhead deals. Yo, man, send that cigarette down, got some cookies for you. I'm like, what? Why you gonna get a niggas a cookie given to me? I said, you's a rotten mother. I'm helping this nigga, looking out for him, conversating, but he jonesing though. He a crackhead, he jonesing, right? I was mad shit about that, right? But I ain't fuck him up though. Because he was a crackhead and he did crackhead shit. But he wasn't no threat to me though. But he was about to tell on me though. That's why I was about to fuck him up. I said, listen, man. You worry about a fucking write-up and they ain't feed us breakfast, nigga. Because the guard said, whoever don't, he gonna write both of us up. I said, man, they burned for, I'm hungry as a motherfucker, man. And I think they wrote us up. Or, I don't know, I can't remember what happened, but the crazy thing I ever seen in jail, I'm going to show y'all something. I don't know if y'all ever seen this done before, right? Say if this right here was a regular piece of paper. They fold it like this, right? Fold it like this. Right? Just like this. And they fold it like this so it can fit in between that space in between the door. I'm going to show y'all something. Now, just say right here, this is the space right here, right? They would put this in between the door like this, right? And they would have a cup of water. And they would put in between that space, pour the water, right? In between that space, on the other end is a cup in that door. And it could be hot water, real hot water, pouring from another cup in between them two doors in that space, going right inside the cup. The paper don't get wet or nothing. How the fuck? Because mind you, that crease, the crease right here, right, is going to make, so when the water's flowing, it's going to flow fast. And on that line, that crease, that line, but it ain't going to wet the paper. That fucked me up to see that. That fucked me up to see that. And I was in 3rd grade. This shit fucked me up to see. I'm about to show y'all something. And I want y'all to use this one time. Y'all want to ever, I'm going to show y'all 2 magic tricks that y'all can use to make y'all self look cool. If y'all want to make y'all something like y'all thorough and all that. Now, just say for instance, this right here, this paper right here, you put in the cup, right? But you make sure, you can put a tissue in there, but you make sure it don't come out. So just say if it's in it, don't come out, right? And you put it in like a bucket full of water, a thing full of water, right? And mind you, it's tissue in here. You do like this with it and face it just like this with all the water in here. Put it just like this and pull it back out. Ain't no water gonna get in there at all. It ain't gonna be wet or nothing. I learned that when I was in 2nd grade at Blaine. 31st and North, the science teacher, Mr. Brooks, he did that in the fish tank. He put a cup. You do it with a fish tank too. A cup, a foam cup, put tissue in here, and put it in the motherfucking fish tank and did like this with it and pour it out, and it wasn't wet. But that ain't the kicker. Just imagine you got one of these bottles right here, right? Filled with water, right? This is filled with water. You take the top off and you do like this with it and put it in here while it's filled with water. And you can put it on the tip of the water too. Like the water, like say this is the surface of the water inside this bucket. Hit the surface of the water on the top. What do you think happens to the water? It don't even come out. I don't know how. Is this the surface of the water like this? The water in the bottle ain't even gonna move. That fucked me up to see that. Y'all don't believe me? Y'all wanna see me do it? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fill this cup up with water, right? And so I'm gonna prove it to y'all right now. All right, there's a little dusting it from the carpet. I'm gonna show it to y'all. Watch this. I'm gonna fill this cup with water. Look, ain't nothing in here, right? And this is filled. I'm gonna fill it all the way to the top. Now this water, I'm about to show it to y'all so y'all won't think I'm tripping. You see it, right? It's filled all the way to the top. Right? I don't know how I'm going to do this. But I'm going to fill this other bottle back up with water. Because there ain't a lot of water in here, though. Now watch this. Y'all see this water right here? Ain't a lot in here, right? Watch this. Now, I'm going to make it where as though... Hold up. All right, now y'all see this, right? Y'all see it? Y'all see this little bit of water? Now watch this shit don't even come out. Now watch. Now look, I'm going to turn it upside down. Look. Y'all see it? It's upside down, right? It's in there. Still in there. Y'all like, how the fuck I do that, right? This water's still on this computer, but it's like this is my spare computer. This is my baby boy right here with all the information on here as far as the things I typed in here. Like a lot of content is typed in here too. I got a flash drive and get all the out of this one. It's my baby right here, the ace in the hole. That's what I try to tell y'all, man. Like when y'all meet somebody that's just not only a gangster, when y'all meet somebody that's highly intelligent, and I'm not talking about intelligence as far as school, it's intelligence. I love to how to survive and do shit in life, not just being a gangster. And I don't want people to say, oh, he a gangster, he a hustler, he knew everybody. It's bigger than just that with me. The 6G about to come out. Remember I told y'all there's a 6G. Remember I told people that they thought I was bored. I said, watch the 6G come out. Yeah. We about to be, this 2025, we about to be in a new reality. A real new reality. And that's why a lot of shit is changing around the world. A lot of shit is happening, period. Because we're in a new reality. So, I'm going to let y'all know that. And y'all see this water right here? It's still the same. It didn't move. And all I did was turn this over. Can't wait to get my hair cut, man. I really was trying to wait till my birthday. Like a couple days for my birthday. But I'm going to get it done, man. I can't keep... Because I like my hair to grow. You know what I mean? Now y'all want I would do the other one with a tissue joint. That's the one though, right there, the tissue. But this water joint right here, Crazy, right? Spring water. I don't like to waste food or water no more. But what I am going to do, I'm going to go live because I'm going to feed the homeless too. I'm going to, I got to figure out what time I'm going to do it because tomorrow I got to go do a lot. I got to go taking my wife out to lunch. And then after we go to lunch, I'm going to, I got a lot of shit to do. Oh, damn, I got a lot of shit to do. But you know what? It's cool, though, because I'm going to still fit that I'm in. That ain't going to take no time to buy turkey and cheese. I'm going to buy turkey and I'm going to buy cheese. So I'm going to make turkey and cheese sandwiches. I'm going to make cheese sandwiches. Because everybody don't eat turkey or everybody, I don't know. So I'm going to make cheese sandwiches and turkey sandwiches. And I'm going to also get them some gloves. Some gloves. I'm going to get like gloves you put on your hands, gloves, hats, sandwiches. And I really don't want to get them no money because I don't want them to use it to smoke crack, get high with, man. You know what I mean? I don't want to do all that. So I might just figure out a way where as though I give them something that they can, probably give them some hot chocolate or something like something they can put, so it all depends. Unless I just, give them the food. You know what I mean? Give them something I know they ain't going to sell, and give them something I know they going to use. You feel what I'm saying? And socks, gloves, hats. You know what I mean? Is a few things that I'm going to write down that I'm going to get tomorrow. And yeah, man, and I got a couple of their phone numbers because I'm going to go down where I've seen them at before and see if they still down there, man. And I'm going to find them. I'm going to make it my business to find them. And I'm going to help them. And I'm going to, because I'm going to put it on video, not to be seen, but to bring awareness. Like that, man, what y'all doing? Why y'all can't help these people, man? Y'all got the government, y'all got the politicians. What the fuck is y'all doing? Like, come on, man. But there's people out here, I be seeing them downtown. Some of them be by themselves, some be with their daughters. They be single women. And they give back to the poor. Yup, and that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not doing it because I want everybody to see, look what I'm doing. No, I'm doing it because I really want to help. Anytime I get blessed with money, I give back in my own little way. So I ain't one of them dudes that be like, I ain't for the youth and I ain't doing that and out here trying to sell a million things. And mind you, I'm really trying to do a lot of things for the youth though. Like tomorrow, I'm going to go live. I'm going to have like $1,000 on me, or $2,000. And I'm going to go live showing y'all the money. And then after that, I might make like a little short video showing y'all the money. And then after that, the next video is going to be me buying the hats, me buying the gloves, me buying the food, me making the food. And then me giving the food out. I got tables I can set up and all. I got a lot of shit I can do. So, I'm about to start a non-profit organization for poor people. Well, for homeless people. It's going to be called Philly Trenches. Help the Homeless. Philly Trenches, Help the Homeless, or Philly Trenches, One Step at a Time. Philly Trenches, One Step at a Time is going to be my new non-profit organization name. And it's going to be based on feeding the poor, talking to the poor, giving them a phone number they can call me at when they need to talk to somebody. You'd be surprised with people home, they just want to talk. They want to have as though they want to know somebody's got their back and believe in them, man. I'll make sure that, and I'm going to set up as though the kids in high school can help out. Because they about to be a part of the world, man. Because you want homeless people and high school kids to know each other so they can tell them their story so they won't make the mistake they made. Because if we want to get these kids to not be on drugs, that's going to be in the future, like kids is in junior high school, elementary school, high school, they don't know that what's out in them streets can fucking hurt them. They get hooked on drugs and all that. So that's why you bring awareness to this shit. Because I didn't know when I was in school that this shit can be in my life one day where though I could see people on drugs and all that. I didn't know that. That shit was hidden from us when we was young boys in the trenches selling clothes and all that. We didn't see that. I mean, it wasn't out in the open. If it was, it wasn't glorified. It wasn't shown. You know what I mean? As far as like, damn, look what happened to him. Look what happened to her. Even though you did see fiends like out there walking around at nighttime in the projects and all that. So I'm serious, man, about everything I'm doing, man. Trying to help people get out of jail and all that. Somebody, y'all share the video. Go on TikTok, look up Philly Trenches. Go on Instagram, look up Philly Trenches. I mean, my Facebook is too full, so y'all can, unless you're Facebook, on my Facebook, you know, I got 5,000 people on Facebook. They ain't letting nobody else on there. People waiting in line, 100-something people waiting in line to be my friend on Facebook. But TikTok on the Philly Trenches, and y'all, Philly Trenches TTV, Philly Trenches, look it up, share the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Philly Trenches, Philly Trenches, Philly Trenches, man.